What is up, everybody, and welcome to World's Biggest Collectors, episode 35, the show where we bring on the biggest physical media collectors in the YouTube and social media spaces. And I have with me tonight, guys, an incredible guest with an incredible collection. You're going to see it as soon as I bring him on the screen. Just tons of awesome-looking steelbooks and Criterions right behind him, figurines, tons of great stuff. He has a great channel, great Instagram, so check him out at Jagoda Blu. What is up, man? How you doing tonight?
Everybody, Ken, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? I'm looking back. I'm just awestruck by your collection every single time I see it. It's just, it's incredible. It's so nice
Man,
and
thanks.
pristine. All those steel books together, those
Yeah.
Criterions. I know if we pan a little bit to the left, we'll probably see those Dollar Tree Blu-rays back there. I know you're probably not
Somewhere.
putting those.
Somewhere.
You're not going to put those front and center like I do in my collection. But I appreciate you being here tonight, man. World's Biggest Collectors,
absolutely.
episode 35. Appreciate you taking the time to be here. And before we get started, because we got 66 people in here watching us right now, so definitely, guys, all of Jagoda's links are down below in the description. His YouTube, his Instagram. I don't know if you have any others. If you do, we'll talk about it. I'll put them down there, or you can promote them right now. But definitely go sub up to his channel, follow him on Instagram, all that good stuff. He's got incredible content, great content, and a great collection. So the floor is yours, sir, to promote yourself and your channel.
Yeah, so first and foremost, thanks, Ken, for the invite. You had me with the backstage music, man. You had me feeling like an Avenger, man. But Jagoda Blu here, fellow collector. Try to collect a bunch of different things. Like Ken said, I do steelbooks. I love steelbooks. Digibooks, even though they're not made, Criterions, Arrow. I try to dabble in a little bit, and I have import titles, which I love. Yeah, man, I'm just another collector that is trying to appreciate all this physical media that we have right now.
Awesome stuff, man. Yeah, you have a great channel, and I think I first met you on a very, very infamous battle that I was a part of with Tony from Basement Blues. And I just had to say, I apologize for that night. I was not myself. That was not a good way to first to interact or meet me. But yeah, man, I noticed you right away. Like I said, I saw your collection back there, and I'm like, man, I'm glad I'm not facing him tonight in the battle. But then I looked at Tony's collection, and I wet my pants and almost wanted to run out of the room. But yeah, man, appreciate you being here. We do have a full chat, 72 people in here. We are going to get to you guys here in a second and just answer your questions. But yeah, start firing them away. Physical media questions, movie questions, all that good stuff. And yeah, guys, like I said, follow, subscribe to Jagoda Blu's channel, Instagram. All those links are in the description below. But let's get into the chat. See who we got here. We got Movie Hunter 2020 says, "Evening, everyone. Tonight is gonna be what is that? Fire. 6 fires right there.
That's
6
the
fires.
Steelbook Titan right there.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Does he isn't his goal to get every single Steelbook in existence?
I think he's under 20 now.
Yeah, you think he can accomplish that? Domestic. Is it possible?
No, he's going to. Oh yeah.
He's waiting on that Apex Steelbook. Holland Oates says, "Evening," and yes, fire tonight, says Holland Oates. Film Connoisseur says, "Hey Ken, what's up, man?" Jerry's in the house. What's up, Jerry? Let's see. Anthony Monstrani says, "Watched Uncharted in IMAX today. Best movie of the year so far. Just a bit ahead of Scream." Did you see Uncharted?
I did. So Uncharted actually is my favorite storyline game of all time. So
I love the first two. I've not played the third one or the fourth one yet.
Amazing. So I kind of went in. I definitely knew I was going to see it in theaters. I had to catch it in theaters, and I actually enjoyed it. At first I was a little questionable about the cast with Tom Holland and Wahlberg.
I got to be honest, the trailers did not look good, but I've been hearing some good things about it, so it kind of makes me want to go see it now.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think you have to understand that it's an adaptation. It's game to movie. So, but overall, I think it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I love those two games. I used to be huge into video games. Like a lot of people ask me, like, why have you not seen this movie and that movie? It's like for 15 years, I was all about video games. Yeah, like during like the Xbox, PS2, PS3, like that's all I did.
That was some of the best times.
I watched like new movies, stuff I was interested in. I mean, I've always loved movies, but it was like I was all about gaming. That's all I did for the longest time. And I definitely loved those first two Uncharted games. I need to play the third one and the fourth one.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Evening, Holland Oates. Let's see, Jerry. What's up, Movie Hunter? Everybody saying hi to each other. But yeah, appreciate everybody being here. Basement Blues in the house. Hi guys. What's up, Tony? Susan Reds here says hello everyone. Can't wait for the conversation between Ken in Jagoda to begin. Awesome,
Susan.
awesome. My Killer Podcast in the house. Whoop, whoop, Jagoda. This will be fun. Hey, Kim, what's up? What's up? What's up, My Killer Podcast? She was just on last week.
Yeah,
So if you guys
show.
haven't checked out that episode 34, definitely go back and check it out. Hux Pop Culture Cafe says, just got out of seeing the IMAX showing of Apex, best movie in the last 20. Oh, never mind. What's up, people? I didn't know Apex was screening in IMAX.
I tried to watch that movie before this one. I didn't get a chance, but I'm definitely going to get around to it.
Don't do it, man. It's a charade. Everything's a lie. Bruce Leroy says, "What's up, Ken? What's up, Jagoda Blue? Love those Fave Fives. I do like the Fave Fives. Those are my favorite kinds of videos to watch, and they're my favorite kind of videos to make, like recommendation videos. So, what was like your inspiration behind doing that? Because you explained it the other day, but
so a lot of it was like, and a lot of it probably came from when I see like the battles and stuff, and some people don't know what the movies are. And as you get more into the community, like everyone has their own kind of taste, which is good. But I think there's such a range of probably taste and age in the community that there's a lot of movies that like people may not have heard or seen before. And I feel like if we like those movies, it kind of feel like it's up to us to continue to talk about it, because there's so much like movies and physical media that's coming out week by week that it's just flooding it. So some of those older movies, unless a company decides to do some type of upgrade, I always say they kind of get lost in the sauce. So
yeah,
try to bring some.
And it is a thing, like there's just so much coming out every single week. And it's like we forget about the stuff that got released like 4 weeks ago sometimes, a year ago, 2 years ago. And like the thing I love most about making them is that it forces me to go back to my shelf and just kind of stand there for like 10, 15 minutes and just look through my whole collection. And I'll be like, oh, I forgot all about that movie. I didn't even realize I had that in the collection. My collection's all messed up anyway, so I'm just going through random stuff everywhere. But
that's exactly the same thing. Like I tell everybody, a lot of times, like when I'm working on something, I don't really come and visit my wall and take out movies on a regular. So anything that causes me to do that, I'm like all for it.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's a great segment on your channel. You do that every week though, don't you?
Yeah, every Friday.
Great stuff, man.
Thanks, man.
Let's see. Susan Red says, "What's the most expensive steelbook you own?"
I'll show you real quick. It was it's a Steelbook, like it's a one-click box set. So it's this Spider-Man box set here.
Whoa.
It's got 6 Steelbooks in it.
What Spider-Mans does that include?
These are what is it? I think it's the first 3.
The Raimi ones?
Yeah, this is from, who made this? This company called Wheat, WEET. I want to say they're in Singapore, but I'm not 100% sure.
I know that's important to you because you haven't even opened it yet.
See, that's the thing about me, guys. Like any of these imports, it's horrible, I know, but I don't open them.
So I imagine that they've had like pictures on their website, so like what it looks like on the inside, but you don't have to open it. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Do you do that with a lot of stuff you find? You'll get it and you won't even open it?
I only do that with like the import titles. Everything else I open up.
Because you probably already have copies of it anyway, so it's not like you're going to actually watch them. So why open it and decrease its value? I get it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Favorite actor and favorite actress? Ask Chandler.
Ooh, favorite actor.
That's a very hard question. I can like never pin it down. I can give you like a pick of a bunch of them, but
let me give you 2 actors. Which one is Denzel Washington? The other one is actually Forrest Whitaker. I think that he has such a different way of how he acts, and I'm big on like facial expressions in movies, and like he just has these crazy, sometimes outlandish facial expressions.
Yeah,
so I love that.
He does for sure.
Wow, favorite actress.
I want to watch that. I think it came out with a Criterion, but the Ghost Dog movie. Is that what it's called? I heard a lot of people talking about that one. I need to see that. I need to brush up on Forrest Whitaker's filmography. Because I saw him in Rogue One. He was ridiculous in Rogue One.
Oh yeah.
And what was that? Arrival. I love the movie Arrival. Denis Villeneuve.
Did you see Vantage Point?
No. But there's another one that I know that I'm like blanking on. It's like a big Forrest Whitaker movie, and I don't know.
Favorite actress? That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
It does always
I'm
feel
not
like it's
sure.
harder to pin down the favorite actress.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. I might have to get back to you on that one because
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
know.
tough one.
There's a couple of them, but
Mika's here. Says, "Hey everyone, what's up, Mika?
Mika,
Let's
what's going on?
see. Make it a blockbuster nights here. What's up, man? Tim Talks Talkies in the
Oh,
house. Eternals
dang.
here. Pops Movies Dungeons here. Reagan talks about movies. What's up? What's up, Reagan? Gus is here. Says, hey everyone, what's up, Gus? He says, who's here
Gus.
from Sue's stream? Colin Medell says, what's up, people? Chandler says, nothing much, just about to check out this great show. Hey, everyone, this is going to be fantastic. Movies are Ryan in the house. Mama Blu-ray says, hello, everyone. What's up, Mama Blu-ray? Media Madness is here. Have you ever checked out the clearance section of Half Price Books? Most Blu-rays are $3 in that section. Yeah, I usually check out the clearance section when I go there. Do you ever visit the Half Price Books?
I don't think I have one near me. See,
Yeah.
that's like the downside. Like all we have is FYE and Best Buy and Target.
Yeah, I do love half rates, but the thing about that clearance section though is a lot of times it's always the same Blu-rays. Every now and then you'll get a good one in there. Like I found like two of the Dirty Harry movies in there, like a double pack for $3. That was a pretty good find. But most of the time it's the same old stuff you could find at the Dollar Tree or something. Let's see. I'm excited to see Ken's new shelving. Yeah, it's under construction back there. I'll be updating everybody on that pretty soon. I'm here from Sue's chat, says Maria. What's up, Maria? Happy to have you here. BN Chili says, coming over from Sue's stream. She's hyped you up at the end of her stream. Gotta love the love. I love Susan. She always does that for me. I appreciate that, Susan. Thank you so much. And definitely go back and check out Susan's stream on the replay if you guys haven't. Movies Around says, hey, Jerry. Huck's Pop Culture Cafe says, Basement Blues, great unboxing of Hurt Locker Steelbook. I wonder if we talked about this before we went live, but I wonder if Tony had the same reaction as you did to the distance when he opened it up. What the hell is this?
Yeah,
some kind
that
of
really got me,
crap. Let's see. What's up, Poppy? How you doing tonight? RK1916 says, I should be getting my Hurt Locker and Green Mile Steelbooks tomorrow. You got the Green Mile one, didn't you? That's a nice.
Actually, I pre-ordered it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did really like that Steelbook, but I wasn't. I don't know. I don't pre-order a lot of Steelbooks. And I couldn't find it in stores, of course, because they never ever have like the new titles in stores anymore. But they do always have the Lionsgate ones.
The Lionsgate, yeah.
I've noticed. Those are the only
my
ones
Best Buy doesn't. They don't stock now on Tuesdays. Like
they don't stock
Wednesdays and
anything.
Thursdays. No,
Really?
that's been going on since I think maybe the second week of January for some reason. But they have it because you can actually order it and it says pick up in store in an hour. They just haven't put out.
If you ask them if they have it in the back, will they bring it out?
A lot of times, if I have the option, if I don't, because I just recently started pre-ordering really this year, I usually just wake up in the morning and buy the pickup and just go right to the desk and pick it up. You know, it also saves me money because I don't have to walk and see what else is there.
That's a smart way to do it. But yeah, one of the Best Buys. I only have two Best Buys in my area. And one of them's on one side of town, one of them's on the other one, and there's almost never the stuff out at the one, so I always have to go to the other one and count on it, and it's usually pretty good. 4KD Ray's in the chat says it's time. What's up, 4KD Ray? How you doing, man? Good luck on your battle tomorrow night, sir. Finally getting in the ring to battle after all this time. Should have happened a long time ago, but he's finally doing it. Let's see. Brian Miller says, hi, Ken. I enjoyed the Apex video. Oscar-worthy performance. Funny as hell. Thank you for the entertainment. Thank you so much, Brian. I enjoyed making that video far more than I enjoyed watching that movie. But yeah, RK1960 says, good evening. So I'll get a question in. If you could have a one-click exist for any movie out there, what movie would it be? One click exist. What's that mean?
The box set. That big box set I just showed.
Oh, okay.
So if I could for one movie, actually, I just thought about something like this earlier today. I would pick Avatar simply because I know the artwork on it would be pretty insane. Yeah. I think the artwork would be pretty insane for it.
That's a good choice. Paul Allen is here. What's up, man? Says, good evening, Ken. Watch your videos all the time and great work. Thank you so much, man. Go watch Jagoda's videos. His links are down below in the description. Jerry says, "What's up, 4KD Ray?" And Jose Sanchez says, "Dropping a like and saying what's up, Ken and fam." Yeah, I think I forgot to tell you all to like the video. For sure, like the video. I appreciate that. We only got 49 likes right now. There's 90 people in here. What's up with that? Do you understand what's up with that? I don't get that at all, man.
No, man.
You would think that, there's 90 people in here. There should be 90 likes. I mean,
They're
that's
shy right now. They
that's
gotta
what I would
get
think.
warmed up. They gotta get warmed up.
Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Like the stream. Don't you like us? Come on. Do I got to promise to review another shitty Bruce Willis movie to get us up to 100 likes tonight? Let's see. Ryan McCormick says, "Went to play my Kill Bill Blu-ray double pack from Amazon, and the discs are faulty and won't play. Now I have to send them back to Amazon." Really?
Good old Amazon.
Dang. Hi Huck, Basement Blues, 4KD Ray, and Tim. Speaking of the Kill Bills, I miss the days where you could go into Best Buy and just find random steelbooks for super cheap. Because I found the Kill Bill steelbooks there for like $8 back in the day on Blu-ray, and they're awesome steelbooks. And it wasn't just them; like you can find tons of like. I think I got Shaun of the Dead steelbook there for like $6 one time.
Yeah.
That's when I really liked collecting steelbooks because you could find them for super cheap.
Oh yeah, it was pop arts. Everything was sitting there.
Yeah. I just got the Snyder trilogy on 4K for $35. Was it worth it? I mean, the whole trilogy? That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. I did kind of want that set when it came out, but I didn't get it. I'm assuming you probably got that big like Snyderverse set. It was like a big box set thing. Let's see. RK1916 says, "I will be subscribing." If I'm not mistaken, you are closing in on close to 300 subs. So definitely we need to get you over that tonight. Maybe 350. Let's get him to 350. 350 tonight before we get off the air. Lutula Moore says, "Good evening, everyone. What's up, Mid-Level Media, Jagoda Blue?" Hey, Gus, says Tim Talks Talkies. Let's see. Movies and Sue's here. What's up, everyone? What's up, Sue? How you doing tonight?
Come on, Sue.
Lapkey Vision Film says, "What's up, everyone?" What is up, Lapkey Vision? Ben Buster's in the house. Mega Mike the Movie Man says, "And I'm hoping I will get to be on Biggest Collectors one day. Ready when you are, man." You're on the list, Mega Mike. You're on the list. That's all I can say. Hi, Gus. Tim Talksaki says, "Smash that like button if you haven't." Let's see. Jerry. I'm looking for a question here. Dang, I'm still at 9:05. I'm like 15 minutes behind. Everybody is just chatting it up in here. If there was a one click for Apex, would you buy it? No.
Simply because Ken said it's a great movie, so why not? Why not?
You have to watch my review I just did all the way to the end, and you'll get a definitive answer on whether or not it's a good movie or not. Alex Thomas says, "What's going on, everyone?" What's up, Alex?
What's up, Alex?
Let's see. Jose Sanchez says, "Started following you on Instagram, Blue. Awesome stuff."
Thanks,
Jean's here. What's up, Jean? Says, "Good evening, Jagoda. It's nice to meet you. Nice collection. Very impressive."
Likewise. Thank you.
Just curious how many times Apex will be mentioned. Apex was supposed to die with the review, so I don't even have it next to me right now. So I'm not going to be showing it off tonight.
Maybe 20 times. Who knows?
I'm forever tied to Apex. Forever. Destiny. Hi, everyone. What's up, Destiny? I love Ken's Vistas Mama Blu-ray. Thank you so much. What's up, 4KD Ray? Film connoisseur says, "I heard from a reliable source that Apex is getting a 4K Criterion treatment."
That quick.
Where'd you hear that from? That's front page news right there. Smash that like button, Movie Hunter 2020. So many awesome YouTubers in the chat. Yes, there is. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Jagoda Blue 7, how's it been going with growing that horror collection? I like that question.
I haven't. Did I buy a new one? I don't know if I bought a new one, but I did watch Halloween Kills, and then I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one on Netflix. So usually I'm always backed up. I don't really catch things when it comes up, but I actually saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So,
all right. So what's your thoughts on both of them, and which one do you think's better?
To me, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is better.
Okay. All right.
And Halloween Kills, to me it had like those frustrating moments that some of the horror movies always gives you, but it was okay.
It took itself way too seriously with that Evil Dies Tonight stuff.
Yeah, and some of the stuff I was just like, come on. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I actually somewhat enjoyed it, but it was because of the gore more so than anything. I know
it's
a lot
not
of
a great movie
and stuff. Yeah, but all that, I was like, holy shoot, like this gore meter is up there. So
Yeah, I just had
definitely
so
moving
much
on to
fun
watch it.
watching it. When I was done with it, I was like, that's probably my favorite movie I've seen this year, to be
Hmm.
honest. I
Yeah.
liked it better than Scream. And I know a lot of people probably wouldn't have that opinion.
Hmm.
But I haven't seen a ton of movies this year either. I've probably only seen like
Yeah.
6 or 7 new movies this year.
Hmm.
But yeah, you're not a huge horror fan, correct?
So I'm
You're
not
you're
huge,
you're
but
starting to dip your toes into the genre.
so since last year when everyone was doing like the October watching a movie a day,
Yeah,
like I watched more horror movie I think in that month of October than I did like the past 2 3 years. Because I've seen like the original, Friday 13th, Name Elm Street, Chucky, Carrie,
yeah,
like all those, but I haven't ventured off to a lot of like some of those other titles I've never even heard of, but
yeah.
slowly but surely I'm moving into that direction.
Awesome stuff. It's always cool to, start diving a little bit into another genre it's a little bit
Hmm.
uncharted waters for you, but other people love it. So you want to see what all the hype's about. That's
Exactly,
kind
yeah.
of like how I was like with Westerns last month. And I love Westerns now.
Hmm.
Do you have the My Bloody Valentine Steelbook? That was a great Steelbook. I didn't get it. Did you ever get
I
that
don't
one?
know. And I think
Okay.
Best Buy still has that one. I think I saw it on the website.
They
I believe
might.
it was Best Buy.
They might.
Just
I
think.
forget which one because I know Scream Factory had a sale recently, and I think it
Hmm.
was either that one or Slumber Party Massacre that was on sale for like $20. I almost got it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Uncharted is amazing. Love it. A lot of Uncharted love.
Yeah.
I guess I need to see it. I still haven't seen
Yeah.
freaking Spider-Man No Way Home though, so I don't know about going to see
Really?
Uncharted with Tom Holland before I see that one.
Yeah,
What's up,
yeah.
fellas? Love the shirts. Thank you, Dale. Oh man, Ken, you totally need to play Uncharted 4. It's so epic and easily my favorite of all the four. It's like they refine the gameplay to perfection. Do I
Yeah.
need to play the third one to play 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I would play. You say you did the first two, so I would just go straight through.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I have them all. They're all downloaded on my PS4 out there. I think I got
Oh
them for
yeah.
like free because I got that PS Plus thing. The
Hmm.
next Edward Drake Bruce Willis movie is Gasoline Alley, and it's out later this month. No, you can't wait, Ken. For sure, man. Alex Thomas is here. He says, "I'm so happy to be a part of this community. Awesome, man. Good to have you here."
Absolutely.
Henry Boy 11 says, "What's up? How do you feel about Kingsman set? I wish they would have gave us a better box. Did you get that one?"
So I did get that one. I actually don't like. I like the simplicity of it. Like the box, it's not a hard box, but it's got some type of structure to it, and the steel books are really simplistic. I remember who made that. I think I forgot who made the video when they were basically saying like we should put like the steel books are just by themselves. There's no like protection in the middle, so it can't get
Yeah.
scratched. That would be the only downside. But other than that, like I like it for what it is. I wish because they recently I don't know if they have it close by, but as my dog took my top. They had yeah, she's gonna bother me throughout this entire stream,
That's
unfortunately.
all good,
But
man.
yeah, they had the other like other steelbooks artworks that we did, and I wish they would have continued with those two. But I think it's a nice set overall. Come here.
Did it get its own separate steelbook, or was it just that 3-pack? Like you can't just buy the Kingsman by itself; you have to buy the other two. I think that's what I noticed when I was in
Um,
stores.
I don't think that they have a third steelbook for part three, but I think they may
Like
have the slip.
just the Kingsman.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was a little weird why they wouldn't just let you buy a steelbook by itself. Like you have to buy all three of them. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I guess it's a good deal. You get a regular steelbook for the movie for $35, or you pay 25 more and you
Hmm.
can get the other two.
Yep.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the movies, so I did not get it. Ordered the imprint Wicker Man from deep discount for 102 with free shipping. I love the Wicker Man. It's a great horror movie, but it ain't worth $102 to me.
I've
Yeah,
seen him before years ago
it's way too expensive. And I'm not talking about the Nicolas Cage one, in case that's the one that you've seen.
though. Yeah.
I'm talking about the 1973 one. The one with Nicolas Cage is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Love the Apex review, Cam, but you're wrong about Hudson Hawk. It's one of Willis's best, in my opinion. Have you seen Hudson Hawk?
I haven't. No.
Oh God,
How good is it
it's
though?
something. It's something. I don't know about a good movie, but it's definitely
Yeah.
something.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's a very strange movie. It's like a musical action adventure. It starts off like it's
Oh,
Indiana Jones, and then it goes to like
yeah.
spy espionage, and then it's action. And then he just breaks out in the song and starts dancing.
Hmm.
It's very strange.
I
Um,
saw Prisoners of the Ghostland. I hope you're not a fan of it, but
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I've heard too many
so
divisive things.
I saw it like 2 weeks ago. I want to say a week or 2 weeks ago. So for me, I think nothing will shock me. Like that was weird. Like I don't know. I could. That was a weird one. And
I've learned to be
I'm not a
very
heavy
selective on
critic.
my Nicolas Cage. Every now and
Yeah.
then, like I have to hear something good because he does some good stuff. He's not just like Bruce Willis only doing shit movies. Like he'll
Yeah.
have some good ones here and there. Like Pig, I thought was amazing, and
Mhm.
Mandy's an amazing movie.
Mhm.
Willy's Wonderland was fun for what it was, but
Yeah.
it's not like a great movie or anything. But yeah, I got to be selective. If somebody's saying, if 99% of the people are saying it's shit and only 1% are saying it's good, then
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna check it out. Let's see,
Yeah.
Gus with the super chat. Thank you so much, Gus. I appreciate that, man. It says,
Thanks.
Jagoda, are you buying the Uncharted Steelbook?
So
It's
I
a nice
will, but
Steelbook. I'm interested to
I'm
hear
hoping that
your answer.
price though. That price is. I
Yeah,
mean, I know what is it, 49.99? Because I know it says 79, but I think that's a mistake.
it might
And
be, or it might stay that way. Would you get it though if it stayed at 70,
no,
75?
no, no,
It's a
that's too.
nice looking design.
It is.
Um,
That's just too much for I believe that's crazy. But to each his
Yeah,
own.
I definitely won't be getting into that price point. I would
Yeah,
pay 35, the regular price for it. I would
exactly.
have to like the movie first too.
Hmm.
But I'm not paying any more than that unless it's like a movie that I really love or something.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. I love talking about the forgotten movies as pop
Pop
culture.
culture.
1970s, Jace and is here. What's up, man? How are you doing? How did Apex thing come to be? Someone get angry about publicly published release dates of it being out?
Hmm.
No. It was a joke that started on Tim Talks Talkie stream. Um, I forget when it was. I think it was like February 5th or 6th. So go check it out. It was when we were talking about the actors 10-year span, best 10-year span. Go check out Tim's channel. You'll find out where it began. Maria Alina Garcia says, love Pulp Fiction. It is a great movie.
Absolutely.
It's one of my favorite movies. Are you a big Tarantino fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
I need more of his movies in 4K, like ASAP.
Oh,
Django
for sure.
for sure needs one. That's probably like
Yeah.
the one I would want next would be Django, probably.
Django. Yeah, me too.
And then Pulp Fiction, and then Kill Bill.
Hmm.
I love all those movies. It is always great to find forgotten movie in your collection. Let's see. I saw your Apex review. Ordered it from Walmart. Oops. Oh, sorry about that, man. Does anyone just look at their collection? Jagoda 2021. Oh, he was quoting you. I get it now.
Oh.
I get it. I always look at my collection, but I don't look at the contents of the collection very often.
Hmm.
Hello there, my killer
Yeah.
podcast. How are you? Let's see. How did you get into one clicks?
I want to say I got into it probably YouTube. Yeah, actually, so I got into Steelbooks late, and once I got into Steelbooks, that I started primarily getting that, and then there were some people that had like these premium edition Steelbooks, and so the artwork was insane. So I was like, well, where do you get that? So I'm like starting to Google. I found it on eBay. And so my first time buying, not the one clicks, but what comes in the one clicks, I bought them off of eBay. And then I decided, well, let me see who sells this. And I actually found like a middleman company that does like group buys. Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's been downhill ever since, guys. Downhill. Oh man.
Alex Thomas is not a fan of the No Way Home 4K slipcover, and he's happy they ordered the Steelbook.
The
Yeah, I don't know.
Walmart edition looks nice though.
It does. I do like that cover. It
I like
looks
that cover.
very. I remember they put that out like around Christmas time. I guess around when the movie was coming out, and it looks very
Hmm.
Christmassy. It just looks
Yeah.
like one of those types of cover. Kind of reminds me of the animated one. I'm forgetting the
Oh,
Spider-Verse, like a
Spider-Verse.
scene
Yeah.
out of Spider-Verse or something.
Hmm. Yeah.
Have you guys started watching Reacher yet on Amazon Prime? I just watched the first 3 episodes, and so far it's great. I've heard good things about it.
No,
Um,
I haven't.
I don't know if I'll ever check it out because, like, I usually watch movies by myself and I watch TV with my wife. And Reacher's
Hmm.
not a show she's going to be into, so I'm probably
Yeah.
not gonna. I'm probably not gonna watch it. I usually don't
See,
watch TV by myself.
I gotta watch Jack Reacher the movie again because I remember watching it years ago and
It's Tom
it
Cruise, right?
didn't. I know, yeah, it didn't really
Yeah, I've
catch
never
me.
seen it.
So I need to watch I guess because I'm not a big fan of it, of the movie, it never really pushed me to watch the show. But I'm the type of person, like, if I don't like something, I'll go back and watch it again because maybe I wasn't feeling it at that time
Yeah.
period. So
Yeah.
I'll go back and check it again.
Yeah, I still haven't. I've heard that the first Jack Reacher movie is good and the sequel is crap. Is what the general consensus seems to be. What's up, Culture Trini? How you doing, man? What's up, Movie Collector Maniac? What is a click?
One
you
click.
explain that a little bit.
So it's a box set. It's like a box set that it comes in like this. And in here, there's like 3 separate editions. You'll get like a full slip, a single lenticular, and then a double lenticular.
Awesome. Favorite top 5 directors? You think you can name top 5 off the top of your head?
5, Spielberg, Tarantino, Scorsese, Spike Lee, and Ridley Scott.
It's like your Rushmore. Your Rushmore plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say those are pretty good ones. Pretty good ones. All About Ghost Dad. I've got
That's
Ghost Dad on a 10. I found it at Dollar General. I was so excited when I found it. It was like a 10-pack with a bunch of, it had like The Wizard in it, and it had Ghost Dad, just a bunch of like random movies from the 90s and 80s. A Rage in Harlem is a very underrated Forrest Whitaker flick. Favorite French film, says Senna Steph. I haven't seen very many French films. I'm trying to think.
I'm pretty sure I have one in my Criterion collection that I probably haven't even watched yet. But just off the top of my head,
I guess Raw. It's a horror film from 2017. I think that's a French film. So I'll say Raw. I'll say that one. Tony Movies and More says, hello, fellas. What's up, Tony? Jean says, I came over from Sue's channel. Still awesome to watch her streams. Awesome, Jean. Thank you for being here. Henry Boy 11 says, favorite performed by comic book villain besides Joker. For me, Tom Hardy as Bane. Honorable mentions, WD as Green Goblin. Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. Favorite performance by comic book villain besides Joker. I see you got that Bane figure up there.
Oh, I love Bane. Oh, man.
I love Tom Hardy's Bane. I thought he was awesome. I think that a lot of people kind of were down on Dark Knight Rises because it wasn't as elevated a performance as Heath Ledger's Joker. I still love what he did with it. I love the voice.
Oh, yeah. I know it's crazy, but like that's actually my favorite movie in the trilogy. I know.
I don't necessarily disagree with you. I think as far as a movie, I do think it's a better movie than The Dark Knight. I'm not as high on The Dark Knight as a lot of people. I think that movie is elevated in people's minds because Heath Ledger as a Joker is so good in that movie.
But favorite villain? Yeah, I would have. I love Thanos, but in terms of performance, he didn't have a lot of screen time. But I probably would say. I probably would say Killmonger. I think he's amazing in that show.
I'm gonna go with maybe my first comic book love, and that's Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. I thought she was amazing. I think I saw the movie when I was like 6 years old in theaters, which is a very weird thing to see in theaters with your family and watching her lick Michael Keaton's face. It was very strange.
I've seen a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't have watched at 6 too of these movies, but.
Yeah, it's weird when you think back and you're like, I know I watched this when I was like 6 or 7, and then you watch it now and you're like, how did I watch this when I was 6 or 7? It's weird. Are you all picking up that German 4K of Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Those steelbooks look sweet. I do want it. I need to see and look at the price. I wish that they would release Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the US. I wish I didn't have to order a German steelbook of it, but I don't know. I might go ahead and pick it up. It does look pretty amazing. I do love the movie.
Yeah, the German releases.
Yeah, we don't have half price books up this way, Ken. We have Second and Charles, which is basically the same idea. I love to go to the half price books, though. Yeah, I mean, I hear you all talk about all these other stores that look amazing, and I wish I had those. I pretty much just have half price books and like Goodwills and stuff. Yeah. Angel's here. What's up, Angel? What's up, Deadpool fanatic? Favorite scenes from The Wire? Mine is Snoop buying a nail gun. Is Snoop Dogg in The Wire?
Boy. No, it's this other character. Her
Okay,
name
I
is
have not
Sue.
seen the
Yeah.
show. I've heard nothing but
Oh,
great things about it. I know it's a show I need to watch at some point.
yeah. It's my
Um,
absolute favorite show of all time. But favorite? That's hard.
Everybody always holds that show up. You'll be like, because
Uh,
my favorite show of all time is Breaking Bad, and everybody's like, you need to watch
hmm
The Wire because that's definitely like up there in contention
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
But again, it's really hard for me to get into watching TV shows, especially when I know they have like 5 or 6 seasons. It's
Yeah.
a time sink for sure, but I definitely do want to watch it at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. I got too many favorite. I've seen that whole series too many times probably, but
Yeah. As someone who is new to collecting 4K, did you have a tough decision on what to pull the trigger on to buy your first 4K? What was your first 4K? Do you remember that? Does it hold any sentimental value to
Hmm.
you?
No, I don't even remember. I just remember. I think uh, if I can was Deadpool one of not Deadpool. What was one of the first 4K steelbooks that we got? It was I think it wasn't like one of those superhero action movies. It wasn't Spider-Man, was it? Not Spider-Man.
It was around
What am I thinking of?
2016, 2017 when they started to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you remember, they used to do Blu-ray exclusive steelbooks, and then they would do
Mm-hmm.
4K exclusive steelbooks. Like I remember
Yeah.
Blade Runner coming out and getting two
Mm-hmm.
different steelbooks.
Yeah, I did that. Yep.
And of course, they don't do that anymore. They just go straight for 4K.
Yeah.
Um, but it's hard to think because I know they started to do 4K steelbooks earlier than Target did 4Ks for their exclusives
Yep.
because Target
hmm
was still on the Blu-ray exclusives for a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's probably like
Yeah.
2016 when they first started doing it.
Yeah. I don't know what my first one was, but I mean, my decision just in general to buy is just kind of I just buy what I like,
Yeah,
because a lot of like I said, I like steelbooks, so I usually try to go for those first, and then there's a lot of regular Blu-ray or 4K releases that I know they may not sell out right away, so I'll go back and catch those sometimes a little bit later.
yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Is La La Land 4K steelbook worth a blind buy? I mean, it's a great steelbook.
yeah.
If you're asking me, is the movie worth a blind buy? I love the movie. I'm not a big musical person either. At least I wasn't before that movie came out. It
hmm
just depends. Do you like relationship dramas and musicals splashed in there? I mean, it's not like a heavy musical, but
Right.
there's definitely those musical numbers in there. So if you like musicals, if you like relationship drama movies, I recommend watching it.
Yeah,
Let's see. Just bought my first 4K tonight. Jaws 4K had to pull the trigger on it. That's a great 4K to
that's a
buy.
really good one. Yep.
Yeah, that's a great one. Jagoda might be the only person who picks up in store but doesn't browse. LOL. Well, I mean, it's hard to browse anymore. There's really not anything to browse. It's not that
Yeah.
entertaining to go into Best Buy anymore. It's really
No,
not.
and I see other people's like videos, and like my Best Buy obviously has downsized a lot. And it's like the same titles constantly. And then when I go to Target, man, my Target, I have more legitimate, I have more movies than my Target does. Like it's
Yeah.
bad. It's bad, you
Yeah,
know.
it's just getting to the point now where I don't even enjoy making Blu-ray hunting videos that much. I'll be honest. Like I go out, I'm already in store anyway, so I go ahead and film. And
Yeah.
people generally like them, and I get to show off the new titles and stuff. But it used to be
hmm
so much more fun because you could like go
Uh,
through all the idols, be like, "This is on sale. This
hmm
is on sale. Oh, this is awesome." I
Yeah.
didn't see this last week. They be rotating stuff out,
hmm
and now it's just like you go in there. Here's the new titles on the Target. Target doesn't have anything. Here's some
hmm
crazy, stupid Walmart DVDs, and then we're
Yeah.
done. Um, so yeah, let's see. One click for Armageddon 4K would be awesome. I agree. I would love that. That
hmm
would that
Oh
that
yeah.
would get me to buy that.
Yeah. Day After Tomorrow would be a nice one too, actually. Thinking about it.
I have those Kill Bill steel books. Yeah, it was awesome back in the day. Like I said, I remember getting those for like $8, and they're
Yeah.
awesome steel books, both of them. 100 likes. Bruce's next garbage fire flick review. Best Buy used to have a steelbook section. I miss those days. Yeah, they did.
hmm
That's kind of what I'm talking about. They had a whole section for like TV. They had a whole section for steelbooks. There was like 6 aisles in there. I see you can pre-order the Cabin in the Woods 4K steelbook on Best Buy's website. I didn't even know that was coming out. Oh yeah, it's another great looking steelbook. The Kill Bill steelbooks were my first steelbooks I bought. It says Movies with
Oh,
Ryan.
nice.
They're great steelbooks. I do the same things Jagoda, but early in the AM of Tuesday, I pick it up later that morning. Why do you think Americans are not getting into international steelbooks? Wheat, Manta Lab, etc.
Maybe the production of it probably would be way more expensive here, maybe than it is over there. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because I still feel like, I mean, I don't know what the international market is like for those movies over in those other countries. I assume we have a decent market for it, but maybe it's not as big as I think it is. Because their print runs are they're not big. Like the one click, some of them are like 1,000. The other companies could be like 800. So it's not a large print run. But
Yeah,
you know,
for sure. Let's see. Favorite Bruce Willis movie?
ooh,
You already know my answer. I don't even have to say anything.
Bruce. I probably will go with Die Hard with a Vengeance, right?
Die with a
Yeah,
Vengeance. I did want to watch that movie for Buddy Cop Month. I've seen it before, but it's been a long time.
yeah.
Um,
I even like Live Free and Die Hard. I'm not sure if that's a popular one, but I have fun with that movie.
well, I heard that movie, because it was rated PG-13. I know it gets shit on because it's the only one that's PG-13. Or is A Good Day to
Yeah.
Die Hard PG-13? I don't
Uh,
remember. I've never seen that
it
one.
it may. Oh, that's the one with the sun. I don't know which one is PG-13.
Anyway, they said that
I
there
don't
was
think the last
a
one.
director's cut of Live Free or Die Hard, where they can cuss and he can say his iconic line, "Yippee-ki-yay, mother,"
Hmm.
So yeah, I need to check that out because I remember watching that in the theaters and just feeling like it just felt extremely neutered for that
Hmm.
franchise.
Hmm.
I just subscribed to Jagoda Blue tonight. Going to check him out later on his channel. Awesome, Gene. Thank you.
Thanks, Gene.
Jagoda's channel is good enough. He should have at least triple the subs he has. Let's
Thank
see
you,
where you're
Tim.
at. Let's see where you're at. You were at 304
Okay.
subscribers.
Ooh,
304 subscribers.
got you.
So guys, keep subscribing. We got
Yeah.
94 people in here right now. Everybody that's in the chat, hit the subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. Definitely some great physical media movie content over there on your channel. I honestly wouldn't mind Bruce Willis coming back to voice another baby in a new Look Who's Talking. How do you feel about a Look Who's Talking reboot? There's no way they would do that with Bruce Willis and them
I
again.
would just keep it where it was.
John Travolta could come back.
Oh man.
The whole straight to DVD gang could be back together again.
Yeah.
I saw a couple PS4 steals today in Best Buy. Really? Well, no, I have seen. The weird thing is they'll sell like steelbooks without games in them. Have you seen those at Best Buy?
They had I've never actually bought a steelbook from Best Buy from a game, but I have bought an international steelbook that was simply just the steelbook. It didn't have the game in it, so
Yeah. Even when
yeah.
I was like collecting games hardcore and buying games and all that stuff, I never bought special editions. I always
Yeah.
just bought the cheapest option.
Hmm.
I never bought like steelbooks and collector sets and all that
Yeah.
stuff. That's something new that's happened with movies.
Hmm.
I thought I was subscribed to Jagoda Blue, but I guess I wasn't. So I believe I became 300. Awesome, movie collector maniac.
Thanks, man.
Let's see. Good evening, gentlemen. I need to hear a shout out from the Walmart hillbilly. I can't do that here. Jagoda Blue, such a nice, respectable guy over there. I can't subject him to that kind of idiocy right now. Steve Marr says, "Good evening, gentlemen. I need to hear it." I already read that. Who would win a fight, Boss Baby or the Baby and Look Who's Talking, based on the vocal talents only? I don't know. I mean, that's like John McClane Baby, so I guess
Yeah.
the Baby and Look Who's Talking
John McClane.
versus Alec Baldwin Baby. Big John makes me want to dance to Spooky Records. Who's Big John? Is he talking about Halloween Kills? Come on. Evil passes away this evening. I'm not a huge fan of horror. I'm more sci-fi and fantasy. Mary Buff. What's Mary Buff kill? Friday the 13th, Halloween, or Nightmare on Elm Street series?
Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm a big Freddy guy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. I'll marry Friday the 13th because it's a more consistent series and it doesn't disappoint me in any of the movies.
Yeah.
I'll kill Halloween because there's a movie in that franchise I hate, even though it pains me to get rid of the first Halloween. And I'll buff Freddy, whatever that means. Film Connoisseur says, have you guys ever seen a movie that was so bad you needed to own it and keep it on your shelf to compare it to everything else in your collection? Ken Apex. I've got plenty of Dollar Tree titles. I'm good in that department.
I don't know
I don't
if
have to keep Apex.
I'm not. Everybody knows I'm not a fan of Birds of Prey. So, but I still have it.
Do you find yourself getting rid of stuff that you don't like, or do you just keep it anyway?
Because it's so few, I just kind of keep it. I just keep it for now. Maybe once it gets really crazy. But I feel like most of the movies, like even when I did Blind Buys, they weren't as bad. But there's maybe like 10 movies maybe that I'm like, I really don't like these movies.
Awesome. Lapke Vision Films loves your dog.
Thank you. She's shy apparently.
If you're going to be stuck on an island and could only bring 3 films, which would you choose? The island has a player.
We're going with Infinity War. 3. I'll go with Harlem Nights and Sicario.
Those are some classy picks right there. Those are some classy picks.
Yeah.
I'll go with Back to the Future. I'll go with Back to the Future, and I'll take Office Space, and I'll take. I'm trying to think of I'll take Django. I'll take Django with me. Let's see. A 4K 3 Steelbook box set for Friday franchise. Which one of you is going to make it happen? A 4K 3 Steelbook box set for Friday franchise?
Oh, the Friday franchise.
I don't know, man. I can't make it happen. I'm sorry. Only 3? What about 4? We need at least the first 4. I actually hear Hudson Hawk was really funny. It's ridiculous. Bruce Willis actually wrote that movie too. Just crazy. Uncharted at $70+. No way. No. Primal was good. Pig was pretty boring though.
I gotta watch that movie.
I mean, it's a drama movie, but I didn't think it was boring. It's not really that long either. Kim picked me for Apex giveaway. I will take good care of her. You think you will. Do you also have a Criterion collection?
I do.
Yeah, I can see them right there on the shelf.
Yeah, it's on them here in the corner. Yep. Got into those a couple years ago.
Blue Fans also did a steelbook for the Kingsman. Okay.
I missed out on that one.
That horror dude says, hello, Ken and Jagoda. What's up, man? How you doing tonight? I'm always with that 1% who likes the movies no one else likes, Jack and Jill. You know, I recently watched Jack and Jill on Netflix, and it's definitely not great, but it's not like the worst movie ever made. It's not as terrible as everybody makes it out to be, I guess. I don't know what that says about me. I think I've been watching too many movies like Apex. It's kind of lowered my taste. It's Adam Sandler, and he's like dressed up like a woman. It's like he's twins, and his sister comes to town to visit. And it's really stupid, but it's not terrible. Oh come on, man! You want that replica ring for Uncharted? Oh yeah, it does have the replica ring. I guess it's not just a steelbook. Okay, I got you. Zavi had an Uncharted steelbook, but it has sold out. Artwork has yet to be released.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Brett Madison's here. He says, "Do you think we'll get an Alligator steelbook from Scream Factory at some point?" I mean, I think that would be a pretty money steelbook if they made one. They could do some killer artwork on it, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't think they've done a 4K steelbook yet, but that Alligator 4K, I don't know, man. It might be the best 4K I've seen all year.
Really? I was thinking about picking it up because
it looked really good. Looked really good.
And then they put part 2 on Blu-ray, though, right?
Put part 2 on Blu-ray. I didn't get part 2. I hadn't heard best things about it, but part 1, I didn't know Robert Forster was in it, so that was pretty cool. When I started watching it, I was like, "Is that Robert Forster?" It's a good movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's like Jaws with an alligator. but it also feels like a Friday the 13th movie for the first 30 minutes with an alligator.
Yeah.
Like people keep going down the sewers and it like shows the POV of the alligator as it's like attacking them. I don't know. It was a cool movie. Way less than $75. Hudson Hawk is a classic action comedy of 1991. It's a classic because it was the biggest box office bomb in 1991. It should get a 4K release from Columbia Classics Volume 3. No way.
Probably won't make it.
No way. I'm planning on buying the 4K RoboCop release in March. I think I got pushed, actually, Baldy. I think it got pushed to April. But your favorite scene in Titanic? You big Titanic fan?
It's cool. Actually,
when the boat snaps in half. That's my favorite.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys ever watched, what is it called? A Night to Remember, the Criterion, the black and white. I actually like that version better.
Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually one of the first Criterions I actually watched. But favorite Titanic scenes. Yeah, well, I found it funny that the band was playing as the ship was going down, and then, you know, when that guy gets on the boat and they see him and they're like, they just let him go. That was pretty crazy. But I mean, that whole movie was, you know,
yeah,
it had it. I always like, Jack, try and get on the door part with her and see if it floats. So you have to like freeze to death.
What does Jim Carrey say in Bruce Almighty? It was the funniest scene in that whole movie when he's talking about her moving her big ass over to let him up on the door. I forget the whole damn thing. I used to be so good at quote movies, but I'm not now. I like the Billy Zane. I have a child. He's like holding a little girl around. And then of course, Paint Me Like One of Your French Girls. You know, I remember seeing that in the theater as an 11-year-old boy, seeing Miss Kate Winslet. You know, well, you guys know the rest. I'm 301 on Jagoda's channel, says Mamba Blu-ray. Awesome. Secular Monk says, which director has a better filmography, Ingmar Bergman or Federico Fellini?
Yeah.
I can't answer. I've only seen one Ingmar Bergman film, and that was A Seventh Seal, and I watched it last year. So I guess based on that, I would have to go with that movie.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen any yet. And I probably have one movie from them. Yeah.
I think they both have like huge Criterion sets that I would love to own. Like I need to buckle down one Criterion sale and grab that Godzilla set and grab like the Fellini set and go after the big box sets instead of doing the individual titles. Because that's a great deal. You can get that $250 Godzilla set for $125. Like that's an awesome deal. Yeah, and I always see it in Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, they have it in the back of the register. It's always there, super cuff. And I'm like, man, I should just pick it up.
Every time I do it, like during that sale, I look up there at it and I'm like, it'd be the only thing I'm getting this whole sale. Should I do it?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, I'll grab these other 5 or 6 titles. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dedicate July just to the Godzilla set.
That's like the most blind buys though. Like when I go, because what I usually do with Criterions is I'll go in. Some movies I do know, but then some I don't. And I'm just sitting there looking at trailers and it's like, this catches me. Let me grab this. So I would say 95% of the Criterions are probably like blind buys.
Yeah, I heard you say that. So do you have to watch the trailer for it on a blind buy? Usually,
I try to if I can, unless the cover says enough for me to where I'm like, okay, this seems just based on what it is. I can make an assumption of okay, this may be good. But a lot of times I try to watch a trailer when I can.
Yeah. I usually buy based on the artwork, and sometimes that works out to my advantage, and sometimes it doesn't. Or I'll look like IMDb and look at screenshots or something. I ordered that One Good Cop Blu-ray from Kino that was recommended by the one subscriber who's participating in Buddy Cop Month. So thanks for doing that, Ken. It's only $10 on Amazon. Awesome, man. Yeah, I think I threw his video up the other day. So yeah, go check that out. Jagoda Blu, when did you start your movie collection, and what was your first movie or first Blu-ray movie, and what was your first 4K movie or Steelbook movie?
So I started collecting, I want to say mid to end 2009. I can tell you my first. So the first movie that actually got me into collecting, I always tell the story though, is Red Sonja on DVD. I watched that movie so much as a kid. So when I saw it in stores, it was like, oh shoot, I can collect all these movies I used to watch. So that kind of got me started. Blu-ray.
Is that the movie? Isn't Arnold in that movie?
Arnold, yeah.
Is that from 85, I think? It came around
Is it?
like the Conan the
Uh,
Barbarian era.
Around yeah, in that time
I
frame.
haven't
So
seen it.
yeah, I love that movie. That first Blu-ray. I don't remember the first Blu-ray, but I remember the first Blu-ray that kind of helped me with that. I want to say maybe the transition was I bought. I think it was 300 and Dark Knight when it was on sale at Best Buy. Best Buy had a sale, and I bought those two.
Yeah,
And I don't know. I just remember from that point on, it was like a wave of just shopping for Blu-rays,
yeah.
4Ks or steelbooks. I have a steelbook, a DVD steelbook of like the contract, and I'm not sure if this is my very first steelbook or not. But I'm gonna have to assume it because it's the DVD. So either this, yeah, I think it's this one. It's probably my first steelbook I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a weird start to collecting Blu-rays because I started collecting Blu-rays in 2009 also. And it
hmm
was like Wolverine and Cloverfield, and it was like all the movies that were coming out at that time.
hmm
And then I just, like I said, I played a lot of games back in the day. So after that, I just kind of stopped. And I only had like 10 Blu-rays for like 6 or 7 years. Um,
Yeah.
and then I really got into collecting again, like 2016,
Feels
um,
like an explosion.
around
Yeah.
that time. So I think I still bought DVDs during that time, just the movies that I really liked, but I very rarely would get Blu-rays because they were just more expensive, and my eyes were always on the next game or whatever that was coming
hmm
out.
Yeah.
When did you start your movie collection, and what was your first movie or first Blu-ray? I already asked that. Why am I doing this? Labkey Vision Film says, also, anyone know when the next Kino sale is going down? No, I do not. But when I know, I will definitely let
Get
you
that
guys know.
wallet ready.
Because I'm all over that Kino sale when they do that again. I love Kino Lorber.
Yeah.
Reacher Show was great. I've heard really good things about it.
hmm
Reacher Show is great. Let's see. Where should I go for one-click purchases? Who would you recommend?
So you can either do this thing called Media Cycles or Still Raising 4Ks on Instagram. He also does group buys as well. Actually, I did a group buy with him for a Goonie set. So um, yeah, check out either of those.
Favorite French film The Red
Mhm.
Balloon. French version of Taxi and its sequels. French Kiss. Is that the one
Let's
with
see what
David
check it out.
Schwimmer in it? Is Tom Hardy's Bane or Venom better? That's
Oh,
pretty
Bane,
easy for me.
Bane, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Venom's like a
I
cartoon character.
I love that Bane.
Yeah. Are you a
Say,
big
do you?
Venom fan? Do you like the new Venom movies?
So I'm a Venom fan of the character, but I'm not really the biggest fan of the movies. I
Yeah. The
feel like
first one was okay. The
it's
second one
too
was awful.
complicated. Yeah. Okay, dog.
Let's see. I love the Texas Chainsaw. I wish I can be him. Super cool. You want to be Leatherface, PR?
Uh,
Well, I mean, it's not too hard. Just got to cut off somebody's face
yeah.
and wear it. The whole scene where the only thing that cops say is F at the crime scene. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
Don't wet your pants. That's
Try
good.
not to.
I generally, try to start my day by telling myself that
Yeah.
when I wake up in the morning, and most of the time I'm successful.
Mhm.
Ken, any word on if Basic Instinct 4K will get a release in the USA from Lionsgate? It's released here in Australia last year from Studio Canal. Yeah, I've actually got 2 copies of the Basic Instinct Steelbook. One of them I've been meaning to send to Movies and Sue for the longest time, and I will get on that at some point. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything, to be honest. Do you know Texas collectors? If do IMK, please. Do you know anybody who watches All American? I'm looking to collab. I don't know
I,
what you're talking about, Henry boy.
I do watch American, but I don't know the other one. Let's
Yeah.
see.
At the current pace of Kino, do you think they'll be as highly regarded as Criterion in a few years? Absolutely.
I
I
do. I
think they
think they
can be.
touch a lot of titles that other companies don't touch, which I love. You know, and I found out
Yep.
about them late. I feel like.
Yeah, and they're always
Yeah.
putting out the quantity. They got tons of stuff coming out every month.
hmm
PR Movie Wax says my first movie 4K from my collection was Pacific Rain 1 and 2, and got that slipcover too. Awesome. I'm assuming he's meant Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that now. I was like, Pacific Rain. What is that? When and where it is good time to purchase one-click collector sets, who would you recommend? I think you already answered that a little earlier.
Yeah.
Good to see more people grabbing 4K titles now. Yeah, I mean, it helps too, and you can start to be able to pick them up for a little cheaper. I mean, when they first came out, they were all like 30, 35 bucks, and now you can get it for 10 bucks and stuff on sales. Yeah. Have any of you like live concert Blu-rays? That's an interesting question. Do you collect live concert Blu-rays?
No, I don't have any in the collection.
It's always been kind of weird to me how people watch concerts on TV.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It reminds me of my parents. My parents would literally do something like that. I'd be walking in like on Christmas or Thanksgiving. They got a concert playing on TV in the background. Yeah. Like, what is this? Do you guys think Lionsgate will release the Descent in 4K, possibly plus? Dude, that would be like so awesome if they did. I love that movie.
Yeah.
So that's a horror movie that you love, I guess.
Yeah, there's so many pop-up scares in that movie.
Yeah, I love it. That would be awesome. I'm just picturing the artwork now. I would love that. I don't know if they would. I don't know. I don't know if they do that one or not. I wish you guys had an exchange store in your areas. I love going there. I wish I did too. I wish I had more of those types of stores to go to. I really just have the half-price books. I've got a game exchange that's like primarily gaming, but also has Blu-rays and DVDs.
Yeah,
but they're like book off price, and I rarely go in there.
Yeah, I have a book off. I think Tim went there one time. He did a video for it. It's a great store. It has tons of stuff. It's got out of print stuff, but they know what they have. So getting a sale, it's not happening there. But if you're willing to pay for it, you can get the those titles.
Yeah. Will the new Matrix movie be the new WW84 at Best Buy? It could be. It could be. I want Cobra Kai on Blu-ray and 4K. Do you think Netflix will release them? I don't know what the deal is with that. Why they put it out on DVD? I don't get it.
Yeah,
I think they've done that before with other shows. I feel like they did. Did they do that for Daredevil? They do Daredevil and Blu-ray. I feel like they only did Daredevil for DVD. Do you have it?
There was like an internet. No, but I think they may have been an international release. I think they did it on Blu-ray. That's what I'm probably thinking.
Yeah. You guys see where Fright Night 85 is coming to 4K? I love that movie. Yeah, I'm excited because I've never seen it. So it's another classic horror that I haven't never watched. I'm excited to watch in 4K for the first time. My first 4K Steelbook was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That's a good one because that's one like really super expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wish I was. I remember when that came out. I was just getting into collecting again. I wish I would have grabbed it. I remember seeing it in stores, and I did not get it.
I'll snatch that one up quick.
What are your thoughts on Studio 666? I haven't seen it yet. I know that's the Foo Fighters horror movie. I haven't seen it. Live for Your Die Hard is PG-13 one. That was the second to last one with Justin Long. Yep, 6 cents, a guaranteed 2-watch minimum. I mean, I've watched it more than 2 times. It definitely loses a little bit of the weight once you know what the reveal is, but it's still a good movie. Do you feel Paramount is being lazy releasing Shooter with the same Blu-ray Steelbook for the 4K?
Absolutely.
Paramount Steelbooks, man, sometimes they did good. I think they did the Wayne's World one. I like the Wayne's World one, but like they did Wolf of Wall Street. I did not like that Steelbook. And
you didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it. I don't know. It felt like one of the ones you would buy back in the day for $8 when Best Buy had all the Steelbooks, like the pop art kind. Yeah. It's like, I don't know about paying, $30 for this.
Yeah, no, I was upset when I found that they're doing the exact same artwork for that movie.
It's like that. I think they did a whole line of those with like Tomb Raider and Arrival, and I didn't buy any of them because I didn't like it. I love Arrival. I would definitely want a Steelbook. Well, they did another Arrival Steelbook I never got, and I wish I would have. Just subscribe to Jagoda's. Awesome, Gus.
Thank you, Gus.
My reason is region compatibility. You have to really work at it sometimes to make sure the blues will play in your region. Yeah. I bought Dune online from Best Buy with no disc. I had gotten a free copy.
That's crazy.
1-2, Freddie's coming for you. Already subbed. Everyone else needs to. When do you think we will get a new Friday the 13th film? Whenever LeBron James decides to put it out. Did you hear about him wanting to make one?
No, really? So he I guess
he legitimately wanted to hit. Yeah, this was like 5 years ago. These rumors started coming. I don't know if anything's ever come of them, but
Mm-hmm.
I hope we get a new Friday the 13th. I know they just recently resolved some of the rights issues with Victor Miller, I think's his name. So yeah, hopefully someday. I don't know. I don't even know how I would want them to go about it. It's like straight
Yeah.
reboot. It's not really that franchise. It's kind of like Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw, where they tried to make Sally an important character and bring her back from the first one. It's like she was never really like a Jamie Lee Curtis or Nancy type
Yeah.
character from Nightmare. So it'd be like bringing back Adrian King or something. I don't know. It would just kind of be weird. So I don't know what I would want them to do. I guess take it back to the basics, make it small.
Yeah.
Proper Doses 750 says, are either of you picking up the sick Cabin in the Woods Steelbook I just pre-ordered this evening? Did you already pre-order it?
I didn't pre-order yet, but I will be.
What do you think about them raising the prices? I've seen it was like 27 up to $27.99 now. You think
I
Lionsgate
feel
knows what
like
they have?
I don't know. I don't feel like I still feel like they may go with still their 99. I think we're gonna have like these. All right. I think we're gonna have like these one-offs, where they may like jump up for no reason, like how they did with the not Lionsgate, but in general when they did with the Resident Evil that was $42.99. I don't see that being like the new norm, so I just kind of think that maybe I'm hoping at least that this was just a one-off, maybe. But
It's a good strategy. They all got us in the palm of their hands and they raised the prices,
they
knowing that
raised
we're
it,
going to
yeah.
buy everyone. If they made a new Freddy movie, who do you think could replace Robert Englund? I know it's hard, but what actor could pull it off? I like the Kevin Bacon pick. When somebody brought that up, I think Kevin Bacon could do it. He's got a history of, horror films, and he hasn't really abandoned the genre since. So I think he would be up for doing it.
Yeah, LeBron James.
Hey, he could do it. I think he could do it.
You
It'd
know,
be a freaking tall, monstrous Freddy,
huge,
but
huge.
yeah, he could pull it off. I just got this Kevin Smith documentary about his film journey called Clerk. It looks good. Anyone seen it? I have not.
No, I haven't.
I love you. So cool. Everybody meet up and going on a trip to Texas Chainsaw House. That'd be nice. And take a picture. Yeah, sure, man. Sure. Highly recommend documentary called You Cannot Kill David Arquette. I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen it though.
I haven't heard that one.
Are you guys excited for Stranger Things season 3 getting a physical release finally, and season 4 almost here? I mean, it's not officially announced yet, I don't think, unless somebody just said it, but it is kind of a rumor, so I'm hoping that we get
I
it.
haven't seen Stranger Things, but I heard good things about it though.
Did you get either one of those like VHS Target exclusives when they came out?
No, I passed up on those.
Those were killer. But I wish I would have passed up until they dropped them to $5 because they dropped them both at like $5, and I paid $25 for them.
Is it a good? Is it a good series so far?
Oh yeah, it's a great series. I recommend watching it. If I'm sure you got Netflix. I recommend it. I know you're not big into horror, but since you're getting more into horror, it is very much like an old school like Spielberg type movie type feel mixed with some horror elements as well.
Okay, yeah.
It's like kind of part sci-fi, part horror, coming of age film or movie TV series, but I think it's only like 9 episode seasons. Unless you're in the Scream franchise. A Night to Remember was the first Criterion that I bought, followed by Thin Red Line. Awesome. Thin Red Line is so good, says 4K D-Ray. 100 people in here, says Mama Blu-ray. Yeah, we got 96 in here right now, guys. So again, if you haven't subscribed to Jagoda Blu's channel, the links are down below, and definitely do that right now. Will we ever get Kick-Ass 2 on 4K? I don't know. Do you have any desire to see Kick-Ass 2 on 4K? I've only seen that movie one time.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't seen it just but once.
I don't
missed
remember
out on
being
that
good.
first Steelbook. Oh, man.
Did you miss out on the? Did they do 2 of them? They did that. That was the first 4K I ever bought was Kick-Ass on 4K.
Kick-Ass.
And I think it was only like $17.99 when it came out, and then they did the Steelbook like a year later or something.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, it was a nice Steelbook. What up, Kenny Levels and Jagoda Blu, says Cal Daily. What's up, man?
Hello.
He loves calling me Kenny Levels.
Levels.
The Fellini Criterion set is amazing. I need to check it out. Do you own Harry Potter series on 4K? Says Alex
Oh,
Thomas.
I was waiting for you to send that steelbook. You know, maybe one day you don't want it anymore. You just send it my way. But no, I don't have it. I bought the first Harry Potter steelbook in hopes that they were gonna make the other one in 4K, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Are you a big
Um,
Potter head?
I am. I am. Yep. So I should have just picked it up though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have it with that with being a big Harry Potter fan, man.
Yeah.
Do you already have them on 4K? You just don't have the Steelbook?
No, I don't even. I don't even have. I still have Blu-ray. I'm still
Yeah.
stuck in because they had a Blu-ray steelbook collection that I always was looking for. So I was like, do I really want it? And I'm not a fan of matte finishes, but I still should
Yeah.
have picked up those steelbooks because I had a chance to. But yeah,
The
it's one
the
of
one
those things.
Steelbook collection I regret not getting, and you probably got it, but it was the Rambo
The Rambo.
Steelbook set.
Yes,
I kept going in there every week, and
yes.
they would drop it in price, and it was still there. And I was like, I don't know why I'm not getting this, but I never got it, and I regretted it ever since.
Yeah, that's my favorite, probably steelbook collection that they put out like that today. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
looks like that Hunger Games one's going to be just as good.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I wish I was a Hunger Games fan because I would want to
Hmm.
get it. I'm still trying to find Stranger Things season 2 Blu-ray at a decent price, but yeah, I'll be picking up season 3. Yeah, they used to like try to give those away at Target there for a long time. Like they
Yeah.
were always there. They had tons of them, but now apparently they're jacked up the prices on. Has anyone found a store that has Escape from LA 4K with a yellow barcode fixed audio version? I didn't when I was out. But that's
Mm.
supposedly the good disc, is what they said in their little press release.
Mhm.
Unless it was announced today, there is no official word of Stranger Things season 3 release. So no official word. It's just a rumor at this point. Anyone get their corrected Road Warrior 4K disc mailed to them yet? Did you get those, the Mad Max movies,
Yeah, I got the what was it, the two
Steelbooks?
that came out? Yeah, yeah, I got those. I know they did Zavi did one in a set,
Yeah,
but I didn't get those.
yeah. I'm on an Arnold Schwarzenegger kick right now. I watched Commando, Twins, T2, and Kindergarten Cop. Favorite Arnold film. I just
Tiempo
watched an
Chapa
Arnold film
now.
last night. I watched
Yeah,
Red Heat. It's a pretty
yes,
good buddy cop movie. I
yeah,
enjoyed it. It wasn't great,
man.
but
Favorite
I enjoyed it.
Arnold. Well, outside of T2 and stuff, like I said, I love Red Sonja, and I'm a fan of Running Man. I love the Running
Yeah,
Man.
I need to. I'm hoping they do that 4K for it here, but
Yeah.
if not, I need to go ahead and grab that one they
Hmm.
released overseas.
Oh, True Lies.
Yeah, True Lies is
True Lies.
great. Favorite? I mean, I can't not say T2. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just hard not, but I'll say
Hmm.
outside of T2, it's probably Predator.
Hmm.
Those are his two best, and then the first Terminator. Commando, I've never seen. That's the one big Arnold
Hmm.
movie I haven't seen yet. I need to watch it. I do not own no Harry Potter movie because I don't like it. My wife, she don't like it too. That's a good reason not to own it. Don't own what you don't like.
Jeez.
That's a great kick to be on. What's up, Cal? From TV show is good so far. Let's see. Can video game films find their place in the movie community? Yeah, I think so.
It can, yeah. I think when you go see a video game movie though, you have to look at it from the lens that it's a video game movie and not necessarily a movie because sometimes usually they try to get as accurate as they can to those video games, and so you're gonna see certain things that may not make sense, but if you play the game, it kind of goes with what the game is. So I
Yeah.
think sometimes that's one part of their issues.
Yeah, and I think the problem is that a lot of video games that they've tried to do movie adaptations to in the past aren't the most like story driven games.
Hmm.
And they just kind of put them out there and create their own stories, and they don't really care about the writing as much. They just kind of slap it together and put it out and just hope that people go to it because it's a video game movie. Like
Hmm.
I love Mortal Kombat, but that's not the most well written story or movie.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's better than the new one because they actually had a tournament in it. But or
Mm.
Sonic the Hedgehog, like that story's not exactly
I wasn't a fan of
doesn't
that one.
exactly have a lot of depth to it. And to try
Yeah.
to adapt that to a movie, it's like, what do you expect?
What do you think
Um,
about the Tomb Raider movies?
I remember liking the first one. I haven't seen them for a really long time, and I did not
Hmm.
watch the newest one. I've only seen
Okay,
the Jolie movies.
the Jolies, yeah.
But again, like the Tomb Raider games, like
Hmm.
it's the gameplay you're playing them for. It's like the stories are okay, but they're
Hmm.
basic, video game
Yeah.
stories. They work in video games. They don't necessarily work um,
Hmm.
in an actual movie. But I'm optimistic for. I haven't played the game, but I've heard it's great and has a great story. But The Last of Us HBO
Oh yeah,
TV
that's good.
series, I know they're
Hmm.
supposed to do. I do want to play that game at some point. But if I never get around to playing the game, it would be cool to experience that story in like the cinematic form. So I
Hmm.
hope that in the hands of HBO, they'll do a good job with it. Cal Daly says, "How do you feel about collecting TV shows, and do you have a show that you want that hasn't been released on physical?"
I love TV series. Like that's actually one of my. I try to be my focuses now to get some of the shows because one, especially the upgrade to which they do takes a long time, if ever. So a lot of these TV series are still on DVD, but I've been
Yeah,
buying a good amount lately. I feel like there's tons of shows that's not even on physical media. Parenthood, Rock. There's actually the show is called Robert Townsend, the guy who played in Meteor Man. He had a TV show in the '90s called The Parenthood, and there is no physical media for it, but Vudu actually had a sale on it for the digital copy for the entire series for like I
yeah,
think $30. So I just jumped on that for now, but and then there's a TV show called New York Undercover that it's like a cop series that happened in the '90s that took place in New York. That if I had to pick any show that I would want that to come, but I know it's not because there's too much licensing agreements and things that they need to hash out for that. So
yeah.
if they did though, you can have my wallet.
I'm really bad about TV series. I don't buy them
Hmm.
because most TV series, if I want to watch it, I
You
could
can
watch
watch
it
it.
on streaming because a lot of them are
Hmm.
on there. But
Yep.
I'm so mad at myself because back before streaming, back in the days of DVD, if you wanted a show to be able to binge
Hmm.
watch it, you had to own it on
You
DVD.
had to
So
own it.
I had
Hmm.
so many series on DVD. I had all Seinfelds, I had all that '70s show, I had all King of Queens,
Hmm.
I had all Everybody Loves Raymond, Friends, like all the
Yeah.
sitcoms I love. I had every single season of, and I sold
Hmm.
them all. Like
You had to sell
I
them.
think in
Yeah.
2010, 2011, when Netflix and streaming started to get hot, and I knew I could start watching them on streaming
Hmm.
because Netflix would have like everything back in the
Hmm.
day.
Yeah.
And then it started to like splinter to everything else. So I
Yeah.
wish I didn't sell them.
Yeah.
Um, but they
Those
went for
prices.
quick, good prices back then. I think I got,
Yeah.
I don't know, $300 or $400 when I sold them all. So it wasn't like
Mm. Yeah. Some of
a
those are
bad
going
chunk
up
of
now
change.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wish I would have kept them because I had so many TV series on physical medium,
Hmm.
and now I'm kicking myself for it.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Bel Air on Peacock? I have
I
not.
saw the trailer, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm still trying to get my head around it.
What is it like a young Will Smith? Like, how do you
Yeah,
even do that?
it's
Like,
different. It's
nobody can
different.
recapture that the
I
swagger
know.
of Will Smith. Like,
No.
how do you even live up to that? That's an impossible task to ask of that
Hmm.
actor.
Hmm.
I don't know. Seems like a mistake to me. I do recommend the doc though. Sounds interesting. Seeing your shirts of Ali, do you think that's Will Smith's best biopic?
Uh, probably, probably. Yeah.
Where he's
Yeah.
the lead, I'd say so.
Hmm.
I did love King Richard though. That's
Hmm.
probably my
I didn't see
favorite
that one
like
yet, but I heard it's
dramatic
good.
performance of him. But again, it's not. I guess it is fully centered on him. I mean, it's
Hmm.
about the Williams sisters, but it is he's pretty much the primary focus. So I guess I
Yeah.
would say that. But I haven't seen Ali in a really long time either.
Hmm.
I have a Michael Jackson Dangerous concert on DVD, and it's awesome to watch him perform. All right, I got you, Alex. I can see
I think
Alex in
yeah.
his living room.
I feel like This Is It is probably one of the most common ones that maybe a lot of people have. That Michael Jackson one, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to grow up. I wish I had. I wish they would release the Thriller music video on physical.
Hmm. That would be cool.
Like, it would be cool, like if Scream Factory did it or something, and did like a
Yeah.
special edition, like 4K
Hmm.
or something. Did like a
That
bunch of
would be
special
nice.
features. I know it's
Hmm.
only 15 minutes, but it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have the Live Aid on DVD. That's cool. Breakfast okay. I got Halloween 1978 and Halloween 2018. You and Shell might have fun with Fright Nights. Yeah, maybe we'll watch it this October. Hopefully it'll come out in October. Slip covers or no slip covers? We take out our slip covers because not all Blu-rays or 4Ks have them. Says Mike and Kelly from Orlando. Welcome, guys.
Yeah. If they have it, I want the slip. I mean, I have so many Blu-rays that have slips and don't have slips, but so I'm not too much of a stickler now with Blu-rays. I mean, if they have it, I want it. 4Ks, I would like to have them if they have, if it's possible.
Let me ask you a question. Does that dictate whether or not you'll pick up a title day one? Whether or not it has like with the Looper 4K that just came out.
Yeah.
It was $22.99, which is already pretty expensive for like a studio catalog 4K release of an older movie.
Yeah.
Would you have got it without the slip?
I think it may, because what I would probably do is look to see if I can find it with a slip somewhere else with like comparable amounts, because I'm not trying to pay like double or triple the price for it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I have held off, like even with New Mutants. So like when that came out, I missed the Steelbook. That thing sold out instantly. And then I know they had the 4K with the slip. I didn't pick it up, and so now I'm so curious to buy it, but my stores don't obviously have any more slips, so I'm just kind of like, let me look on aftermarket and see what I can get.
Yeah, because with that Looper, like I found out after I got out of the store, I was one of the only ones that found out with the slip, and everybody was like saying they didn't have a slip, and I can tell you right now, if it didn't have the slip, I wouldn't have bought it. I didn't buy the Outsiders, and I didn't buy Guns of Navarone because it didn't have the slip with it. And Guns of Navarone had a freaking awesome slip, like a variation slip. And I don't get what, I think it's like just Sony that's having that problem right now. Where they're putting stuff out without the slips. But yeah, to me that's like the whole allure of buying new sometimes. Like you want to get that slip. And if you're not gonna get it, you might as well just wait till like Black Friday, unless it's something you really want to watch like right then.
Yep, agreed.
I think Child's Play 2 would look great in 4K. All those vibrant colors would pop on screen. Dude, yeah. You're preaching to the choir, man. I would love Child's Play. I would love the first 3 in 4K. If Screen Factory could do that. I love those first 3. I love so much. After that, kind of goes downhill for me. Have you ever seen the movie Rubber? Can't go wrong with a killer tire. Have you watched that one?
No,
I haven't seen it either. Tuesday was my birthday. Well, happy birthday, man.
Happy belated, man.
Books and music exchange is extremely overpriced. Glad for the Great Escape for an occasional special find. Yeah, I know we had a Great Escape. I don't know if it's still open, but I've never been to Book and Music Exchange. Rather LeBron make a house party. I don't know. Have you guys pre-ordered Phenomenon? If so, US or UK version. I've heard the US version is sold out at a distributor level. So the US version is Synops and UK is Arrow. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of that movie, but I'm willing to give it another watch. So I don't know about paying $40 or $50 for it for any version. But I would want the US version because I think that Synops cover is better than the UK. That's just my opinion. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't even seen that movie, no.
It's like Jennifer Connelly's one of her first movies, and it's a Dario Argento film. Same guy directed Suspiria, and she can like communicate with bugs like telepathically. Like she can read bugs' minds, and she uses it to like solve this murder mystery thing. It's a strange movie. It's got Donald Pleasance in it too from Halloween. Freddie needs his respect. New set, new movie. Every collector should have an Elm Street. Yeah, man. The lack of respect for Freddie is just I don't get it. I don't get what Warner Brothers is doing. Then he needs at least a 4K of the first one, but we need a Screen Factory box set. Hopefully, we're getting it this year. Ken, Friday Night will end up being one of your favorite horror movies of all time. Such a classic. Hurry up and watch it. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it before 4K comes out. LeBron and Sandler are doing a movie called Hustle. Trailer came out Monday. Is that theater straight to Netflix or theatrical movie? Do you think we'll get Halloween 2018 treatment with a Nightmare on Elm Street? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about that? Is that something you would like to see? Are you a big Freddy
Mm,
fan?
yeah, Freddy's my favorite slasher.
Okay.
Yeah, he's my
Would you
favorite
like to see
slasher.
like an older Heather Langenkamp come back as Nancy and them do that whole thing?
Yeah, I would welcome it. I definitely would welcome it as long as it's done right. Well, see, Halloween 2018 is actually my favorite Halloween movie. You know,
I don't
I
dislike that
love
one.
that movie.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I have some problem with a little bit of stupid comedy they throw in, but
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
it's it's a good movie. I like it better than Kills for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I would be down for Nightmare on Elm Street getting a reboot, but only if they not only bring back Heather Langenkamp, but they bring back Lisa Wilcox as Alice. If they bring both of them together,
Mm-hmm.
because Lisa Wilcox is like really in the community, the horror community. Like she goes to all the conventions and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, so she would be totally down for it.
Yeah.
And I would love to see both of them come back
Come back. Yeah.
together. I think that would be super cool. I saw that John Cena is going to play the villain in the new Looney Tunes live action movie called The Coyote versus Acme. Okay. What what do you think about John Cena
I'm
as
not
an
a
actor?
fan. I'm not a fan.
Not even as
I'm just.
Peacemaker?
Oh my gosh. You know, I heard the new Peacemaker show is really good, but
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I'm just not a fan of John Cena
All right,
in the his separate movies in the Fast Nine. It's I think he's a little too over dramatic and he's like kind of stiff. I don't know. I don't know.
like I used to be a big pro wrestling fan, so
Hmm.
I was there that night in Chicago when the crowd turned
Yeah.
on him and started chanting
Hmm.
"Cena sucks." It was back in
Yeah.
2006 at WrestleMania 22 when he fought Triple H.
Hmm.
And what can I say? Cena sucks. He sucked
That
ever
was it.
since
That
2006.
was
And no,
it.
I'm not a big Cena hater. He's okay in some
Yeah.
stuff. But he's just very over the top in what he does. I think he works in some comedic situations. I didn't
Yeah.
think Blockers was terrible. I thought he was
Hmm.
okay. If he sticks to comedy, he doesn't go like too dramatic. I think where he tries to go
Yeah.
too dramatic, that kind of fails.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lapke Vision Film says Child's Play 2, awesome. His eyes would pop crazy in 4K. I making my mouth water, man. You think we get Pumpkinhead answers to asses and Pumpkinhead for a Blu-ray release? Huh? Pumpkin answers and asses.
It's a lot of stuff there.
Have you seen Pumpkinhead?
Yeah. That's actually one of the earlier kind of horror movies I've seen, like the pumpkin heads, the people under the stairs, was it Sleepwalkers?
People
All
Understairs are
those.
good. That movie used to scare the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
It really did.
I love those movies.
Can I watch Wind River? And it was a good movie. Wind River is a great movie. I would love if they did some kind of a. I don't know if that's Lionsgate or not, but I think they could do a cool steelbook with Wind River. I know Sicario is Lionsgate, so I don't know. I think it is. Cal, are you the one who enjoys Leprechaun as much as I do? They are showing it at a theater near me in March. I'm excited to see it on the big screen. You a Leprechaun fan?
They were entertaining back in the day, you know, so it was something different. I can watch.
I need to. I've seen the first one a ton. I love the first
Hmm.
one. It's super cheesy, but I love it. And I haven't watched the
Yeah,
sequels in such a long time. I need to
yeah.
maybe watch the second and the third one next month. Maybe I'll
I
do a
was gonna buy that
Leprechaun
Blu-ray.
month.
Yeah, because Best Buy, I think Best Buy had that Blu-ray collection. I feel like it was like 13, $14,
I got it
I
for.
think.
I think I got it for $10 last year
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Walmart.
I was thinking about
So
buying it.
I bought that whole. I mean, it's hard to pass up. Like you get an entire horror franchise for $10, $15. I bought the Saw
Yeah.
series for that
Hmm.
much. Spider-Man No Way Home Blu-ray out on the 12th of April. Will you be getting it? Absolutely. I still haven't seen the movie, so it'll be a total blind
Yeah,
buy, but I'm
yeah.
absolutely going to
It's
buy
worth
it.
it. It'll be
Yeah.
worth it. I pre-ordered the Steelbook, so you know.
Yeah, that's one that as soon as I get home, we'll be
Hmm.
going to my 4K player and I will be watching it. Ken is staying hydrated with those electrolytes over there. I don't know if this has electrolytes in it. This is a vitamin water. I don't think that has electrolytes. Could be wrong. Daredevil Blue is UK and DVD in the US. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Which Harry Potter house are you, Jagoda?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Gryffindor. I should have the hat
Gryffindor.
somewhere, but see, I'm slipping.
My house is Voldemort's.
Yeah. You said the name. And,
It was, I think that's an Office reference. I think Jim in the Office, when Dwight says he's Gryffindor, he's like, we'll be Voldemort or something like that, which is not a house. I know that.
Yeah.
Tim Curry, better actor, but Bruce seems to have more fun in the movies, maybe. Talking about Tim Curry versus Bruce Willis. Absolutely, Tim Curry's better. What's with craze over steelbooks lately? Seems like everyone is into steelbooks these days. Haha. They've been doing some really great ones. They've been really doing some great ones. I think Lionsgate's really revitalized the steelbook game.
Yeah.
At least in the mainstream. Hope Stranger Things season 3 comes in a big puffy VHS clamshell. It would be nice. End of Days. Have you seen End of Days? It's a good one.
No, have I seen End of Days? No, I don't think so.
Let's see. Great show tonight, Ken. Is your Friday the 13th poster crooked or is it the camera? No, it's crooked. I was messing around earlier with it because I'm going to have to take it down soon and put my shelf over there. So I think I messed it up. So yeah, just ignore that. Just ignore that. Rampage and Tomb Raider, awesome V-game movie. And yes, the Tomb Raider is good. Okay. You guys are lucky in states. We, Canada, do not get any Lionsgate steals. I wanted a La La Land and Punisher so badly. Yeah, that stinks, man.
Super nice.
That stinks. I really thought Arnold Schwarzenegger gave a really good performance in Maggie and Aftermath, but not a lot of people saw them. I saw Maggie, but I didn't see Aftermath.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I always saw Maggie in the store and was like, it seemed like a very different movie from what Arnold usually does, you know.
It is he's the father of a girl that's turned into a zombie. So it does have those emotional beats. He does good in it. It's a pretty like slow movie, but I don't know. It's okay. What's a 4K release that you would love to see happen, but probably won't ever get one?
4K that probably won't ever get one. See, I feel like the ones that I do want will get it. So like True Lies, Twister, Day After Tomorrow. I feel like we're gonna get those. Just it may not be right away. Red Sonja.
There you go.
Yeah. I know.
Do you back up your collection to a media server?
No.
Yeah, I don't either. Everybody knows that I don't do any of that smart physical media collecting stuff.
I actually early on when I first started collecting, and I was redeeming the copies on iTunes. I had an external hard drive, and I would drag it there, but I don't do that anymore. You know.
Yeah. Fall Guy complete series on Blu-ray packaged in a Colt Sevier stunt truck. Here's my bank account. Okay. I got season 1 and 2 and 5, the 2.5 Men Show. Love it. Bel Air's a drama version about his story, which is awesome idea and best way to do it because remaking the sitcom is bad, but making it serious is awesome idea. Yeah, I guess.
I gotta check it out though.
I've
been seeing the trailers. I'm like, okay.
Why even call it Bel Air? Just do a drama with that story. Why does it have to be the same character? What's up, guys? Says Physical Media Micklick. What's up, man? How you doing? Will Smith was also great in The Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
It's a good movie.
Good one, yeah.
Finally found Looper. Does Pursuit of Happiness have a 4K? I feel like it doesn't, does it?
I don't think so. Not that
I feel like I'm visualizing in my head that he did, but maybe it doesn't. Finally found Looper 4K with a slip at Bull Moose store. Awesome that you found it. I got my eye on that imprint, the Warriors sets.
Yep, super nice.
Yeah, I need to get some imprint stuff. Hopefully that's not $100. Question for Jagoda Blue. Do you collect 3D Blu-rays?
So the only 3D Blu-rays, I think when Doctor Strange came out, that was a 3D. They had two ones. They had the 3D Blu-ray Steelbook and then the Blu-ray Steelbook. Any other Blu-ray Steelbooks I have are probably like import titles because I guess previously most of those were kind of 3Ds, but domestically that I can think of is just Doctor Strange. There may be another one. Didn't Disney do some 3D? I know I have a couple actually. I have a couple 3D, but those are the ones I can think of at the top. But.
Yeah, Disney did a lot of 3D. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I have a couple of 3D. I think my Lego movie is like has 3D capabilities, but I never had a 3D TV, so I never got into it.
Yeah, me either.
Any opinion?
Were so crazy priced back in the day.
Yeah, they really were. Like that Lego movie, I think my wife bought it at Walmart's. It was like back when I
Mhm.
wasn't really collecting, but she spent like 35 or $40 on
Yeah.
that thing. I was
Yeah.
like, why did you spend that much on a Blu-ray? I was like, we could
Yeah.
just buy it digitally for 15
Yeah.
bucks on here. But that was back when I didn't care about collecting. Um, you're gonna have to answer this one. I'm not a sports fan. I don't know if you are.
My opinion on Tom
Uh,
Brady is going to be in the movie. Oh, I
well,
don't
this is a
even know,
movie
to be
question, I
honest.
guess. This spring called
Um,
Brady 80.
I never even heard of it.
80? I never heard of it.
No.
I guess, I mean, that's the next logical step in his career. If he's
Hmm.
not playing football, I guess he can be an actor.
Yeah.
Use his fame and popularity for something. Was Dan Marino retired when he did Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
I don't remember if he could have been though, but I'm not sure.
That was
I
always
think
a
so.
fun
Yeah.
sports athlete role. I think
Hmm.
he was good in that movie with Jim Carrey. Did you Germany are getting Did you hear Germany are getting TCM 1974 4K? It says horror in 4K. Yeah, we talked about
Hmm.
that, and
Looks nice.
I think I might get it. I think I
Yep.
might get it. Ken, no, Halloween '07 is the best. No, it's awful. Come on. Are you a fan of Rob Zombie's Halloween?
It's okay. It's nothing crazy. It definitely wouldn't be up at the top for me.
It's okay in like the last 45 minutes when it's just a straight
Yeah.
remake. But I hate the Orange story. I hate it.
Hmm.
Phenomenon 4K is up for pre-order on Amazon right now. Just checked. Cool. Is that the Synopsis version though? How are they going to bring healthier Heather and Lisa without retcon? Heather dies in 3, and if we retcon that, then Lisa don't exist. So pick up from a new nightmare. They can figure out some way to bring her back,
Hmm.
or like you said, they can pick up from New Nightmare and bring the actual actress Heather Langenkamp and the actual actress Lisa Wilcox if they want to do that. But I would rather them just, I don't know. They find a way
Like
to
a
do it.
separate
I'm
standalone
confident in
movie.
the team of writers that they can
Yeah.
hire to pull off something. I just want them both in it. You guys figure it out from there.
Hmm.
Peacemaker is an awesome show. James Gunn at his best. Did he write and direct that whole show? That's kind of interesting if he did. Sisters, best Cena role. That's a pretty good Cena role. I guess like Cena is the best when he's only in it for like 5 minutes.
Hmm.
um,
Super quick one.
very
Yeah.
short bursts of comedy. He was good in Trainwreck too.
I mean, I may give Peacemaker a chance just to see what it's like.
I mean, did you like him in Suicide Squad? I enjoyed John Cena in Suicide Squad.
Uh,
Well, if
I
you
didn't
didn't
think
like him in
so.
Suicide Squad, you're probably not going to like Peacemaker.
Yeah, it's like
I feel like it's the same thing.
it's just a continuation. Yeah.
He's very over the top, but
Hmm.
fortunately, that movie was over the top, so I feel like it kind of worked a little
It
bit.
was.
Have you seen The Babysitter and its sequel, Babysitter Killer Queen? I want those movies to get physical releases. Well, they're on Netflix, so good luck unless you go over Stinky Tuna.
Hmm.
Have you seen those movies?
No, I haven't seen those. Is that
The first one
is that
was
long?
okay. The sequel I
Hmm.
didn't really enjoy that much.
Yeah.
FYE has a great Leprechaun film series collection. I think that's the one
I
I
never. I
have,
want.
unless there's another
Yeah.
one. It'd be cool if Scream Factory did a box set of Leprechaun.
Hmm. I know.
Um,
Because I know what 88 Films is doing Species, I think, and then they
yeah,
just
they're
did
doing speed.
Anaconda.
Anaconda, which a lot of
Yeah.
people said Anaconda to not sleep on the Blood Orchid. I'd never seen it.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that
I didn't see
any
that
good?
one.
I've
I
only
didn't see
seen the
that
first
one.
one with J Lo and Ice Cube and
Yeah.
Owen Wilson and all them.
I think I have. I may have part two. I'm not sure, but I definitely seen obviously the original one, which was that was
Yeah,
amazing.
that was a nice looking set. They do some good work on their sets,
Hmm.
but I haven't. I don't think I've gotten any of them because they did an Urban Legend one. They did a
Hmm.
Know What You Did Last Summer one too. I think.
Hmm. Yeah.
Batista is better than John Cena on movie. Yeah, way better.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I said a while ago that I think of all the wrestlers turned actor, that Batista has the best chance of getting like an Oscar nomination because
Hmm.
I think he's done some really good dramatic work and like
Yeah.
Blade Runner 2049. I don't know. I can see those like sparks of him. He was in Dune too, I think, but I don't think it was like a great performance or anything. But
Yeah.
he's a good actor. I like Batista. Tim Curry versus Bruce Campbell. There you go, hating on Willis. Tim Curry versus Bruce Campbell. Who's the better actor? Definitely Tim Curry. I just think Tim
Yeah.
Curry has way more range.
Hmm.
Bruce Campbell's pretty one note. I mean, he's good at what he does, but When you all were teens, which celebrity did you have a crush on? Says Eternal Melancholy.
Probably Holly Berry.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had a couple, but yeah.
I'd probably say Selma Hayek just because of From Dusk Till Dawn. I used to watch that movie like every day just for that. Do you think that's they going to have Scream Factory like Elm Street box set Blu-ray? That's the rumor. We're hopefully getting it this year. I've heard a lot of people.
That's crazy release.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about that one, whispering about it. It's supposed to happen this year, so
that's like
hopefully it actually does.
5-second pre-order because I know it's gonna fly.
That's like I'll get on Scream Factory's website and I'll pre-order it day one, and then I'll get it like 3 weeks late, and everybody else will get theirs in Best Buy.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen. Ken, I'm hoping to get your package sent out tomorrow. Hopefully. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. I'll definitely, shout you out in your channel. Yes, he was retired. Dan Marino retired in 2000. So he wasn't retired when Ace Ventura. I became a fan after Ace Ventura. I picked up the 2 seasons of Helix on Blu-ray at FYE for $12. Pretty good show. I haven't seen it. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that one, no.
I have not seen it. They can bring her back in Nightmare on Elm Street multiverse. Yeah, they could do something. I mean, I know she gets killed by Freddy at the end, but they could find some way to bring her back. Maybe, maybe her personality, maybe she still has a form of herself in the dream world. And maybe that gets pulled out. I don't know. They could do something crazy with it. Yes, Synops version, Amazon limited edition. James Gunn wrote and directed most of Peacemaker, Ken. The Babysitter movies are fun. Yeah, they're pretty fun. Have you guys seen Eraserhead? I just watched it. My head hurts. Do you have that Criterion? That's a great Criterion cover.
I don't think I have it, but I've seen the movie. It's funny. I feel like that's one of the ones like I see it all the time, and I'm just like pass up. Like that'll be here.
But I haven't watched it yet, so I haven't seen the movie, but I got it. So I'm not too big on what I've seen of David Lynch so far. Lost Highway, Blue Velvet's probably my favorite, but I didn't really enjoy that one all that much either. The only Leprechaun movie I've seen is the first one. They only get crazier from there. Adrian Jameson, I'm going to bed now, so good night, everyone over there. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up here in about 10, 15 minutes or so. Again, I want to thank Jagoda Blu for coming on here tonight. Got all your links down below in the description, so you guys definitely subscribe to your channel, and you guys will not be disappointed. Definitely some great physical media movie content. Cal Daly says, I know what you did last summer box set. Don't know why no one seems to want that. I mean, I'm not a big I know what you did last summer fan. Are you?
Oh, they're okay. I mean, I feel like back in the day they were like a lot big and popular, but I really don't hear too many people, especially that like hard, talk about it too much. But
yeah,
I probably can take it over some other movies.
Yeah, I agree. John Cena is getting there as far as acting. Maybe. I don't see John Cena ever. He can't do drama. He couldn't do drama when he was in wrestling. Like it always just sounded fake and too over the top. I want to know what you did last summer. American Release box set. Yeah, maybe Scream Factory could do it. I don't know. I'm late to the party, says Magic Circle. Yeah, you're pretty late. Pretty late, man. Batista unfortunately says he's retiring in a few years from acting. Really?
Wow.
Hey, I mean, he's got that Marvel money, so I guess he can go ahead and do that. He needs to do it. I hope they do like some kind of Drax series, maybe. I don't know.
That would be interesting.
I don't know if that maybe like an origin story. I think could be cool. They could put it on Disney Plus or whatever they want to do. Halle Berry from the Flintstones movie. Yes. I'm with you, Lapke Vision Films. I do remember the Flintstones. Yeah. The Rock is better actor than John Cena and Batista. I don't think he can go to some of those places that Batista can. I don't know. And he chooses the stuff he chooses to do right now is I think he's capable of more, but he doesn't really allow himself to go there. He was doing like some dramas for a while. Now it just seems like he's doing bunch of big budget and
All
like
our
kid
extended
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
Um, Mulholland Drive was nice. Are you excited for
Mhm.
Untouchables to come out on 4K? Yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mulholland Drive was technically nice. The story was weird, for sure. Can we get Army of Darkness 4K, please? I don't know what the deal with Army of Darkness is. They announced it like I think 2020 it was supposed to come out from like Shout Factory, and they took it off the schedule, and it hasn't come back. So I have no idea. I wish they would have been able to put it out in that box set that they just did. But for whatever reason, they couldn't do it. So I got a couple questions for you before we get out of here.
Sure.
Just to kind of, paint the picture a little better of you as a collector. So how big is your physical media collection? Do you know how many offhand you have in here?
So I don't have exact, but I'm pretty sure I'm over between 19 and 2000. I'm approaching 2000 at this point.
Okay. So you're about probably where I am. So I feel like that's where I am, but your quality is definitely much higher than mine.
Empty boxes there.
What's your favorite genre to collect for? I know you're just getting into the horror genre. What's your favorite genre to collect movies for? Not necessarily your favorite genre, but I guess it probably would coincide with each other. But
my favorite genre to collect, I feel like sci-fi gets pretty good artwork and stuff,
yeah.
So I'll probably go with that.
It
I don't
does.
know if they necessarily get as much releases as say like action, but they can get pretty creative with some of their artwork or like sets and stuff. So
yeah, that's a good answer.
Mhm.
Do you ever see yourself going only digital in the future and giving up on physical media? Do you ever think to yourself, this whole collecting thing, I don't know, it's just wearing on me. I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
No, I mean I've had instances where I'm like,
Stuff's looking pretty good on HBO Max and Amazon Prime nowadays.
no, for me, if I was to stop, it would probably stop with like maybe the imports because I would maybe take some time away from that and just strictly stick with Best Buy stuff. But I really don't see myself kind of stopping because I kind of enjoy just having these like packaging of the movies and stuff. So no, as of now, no. This is like my longest hobby, and it's continuing to go.
You're already in too deep, huh? That's kind of how I
Yeah.
feel about it. I'm like, I'm already in too deep to stop. Like I've never been, I feel like this deep into any hobby I've ever had my entire life. And a lot of that just because when you're younger, you don't really have the money, the finances to really support a hobby like this. Like I've got a lot of video games, but nowhere near the movies that I have right now.
Movies, exactly, yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you there. One question I got is there ever a question of getting the regular slip, or do you always go for special editions like Steelbooks or Digibooks? Are there certain ones that you're like, oh, let's get the slipcover for it? Or is it always, if it has it, you always go for special edition?
So usually, because I'm such a Steelbook person, I'll go for the Steelbook. If the slip cover is like really nice, then maybe a chance I would double dip. I haven't done that in a while because before I used to buy like the Target exclusive and the Best Buy, and then I kind of just stopped and was like, let me just stick with the Steelbooks. But yeah, there's times that I may get the Steelbook and then later turn around, maybe get the slip. But if I do get the slip, it's not right away. It would have to be a movie I absolutely love, aka The Goonies, which I'll just go and jump on everything. But
yeah, there was a small phase for me back in probably 2017, 2018, where I felt like I had to get the Target exclusive and the Best Buy exclusive with like the Marvel titles, and I think I did Ready Player One like that. And I was like, what am I doing? I could be spending so much more of this money. Like I would spend like $150 out in the stores that day getting other stuff I wanted plus that. It's like I could buy more movies that I haven't seen instead of. So I just stuck with one or the other. But yeah, good answers to those questions, man. We'll go back through the chat and then I'll let you get the hell out of here. But let's see. Faster is better than anything Batista did. Know your role, Ken. I'll give you that, Kel. I have not seen Faster. So I think I need to see that movie before I can properly assess The Rock's career.
Yeah, it was more his serious role. Hmm.
Gridiron Gang, if I remember correctly, was a pretty serious
Hmm.
role from him as
Yeah,
well. I remember watching that way back in the day.
hmm.
My problem with The Rock and John Cena is like they almost play the exact same character on every part they get in movies. I can see that. I
Hmm.
think The Rock has just a little bit more, probably a lot of bit
Yeah,
more charisma than John Cena, but
yeah, and it comes off natural too. Like I feel like sometimes John Cena's is just
I get that.
forced.
I always got that in wrestling. It was like John Cena's charisma, everything about him just feels so forced and like he's just
Hmm.
trying so hard. Or The
Yeah.
Rock was just so like energetic, charismatic,
Hmm.
but it always felt like he was very cool, calm, and collective when he was delivering it.
Yeah. He
Um,
when he did I don't know if you ever seen the TV show Ballers, but The Rock was in
no,
it.
I've heard good things about it.
Amazing. That's
Yeah,
actually probably one of my favorite pieces that The Rock has ever done. Like he was amazing in that show. Yeah.
is it still going on? Is it like
No, it's done. It's done now. But I mean, it's on HBO Max. So you could, it's really good though. That's David Washington, Denzel's son played in it. That's the first time I actually seen him in
oh really, John David?
anything actually.
Isn't it?
Yeah, he's in that one
Damn.
too. Yeah. Hmm.
My favorite thing The Rock's ever done is WrestleMania 17 with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Um, God, yeah, The Rock is great. I wish he would do more stuff like Ballers and like the movie form, or
Hmm.
more dramatic roles. I think he's capable of more. He just doesn't choose to take
Yeah.
those projects all the time. I loved his voice work in Moana.
Hmm.
I love Moana. It's one of my favorite animated movies. After what he said about Disney, Batista isn't going very far. I mean, Disney's not the only game in town. He can get work somewhere
Yeah.
else. I mean, Daredevil Netflix seasons import Blu-ray was all regions. Do you guys also collect digital or physical only?
Well, I
Do you have a
mean, I
digital
don't.
collection?
Yeah, just based on this, and then Voodoo. So I use Voodoo. Like that's how I usually watch my movies. And then when they usually have every Friday like a sale, a 4.99 sale. So sometimes if I have like a DVD or something I don't have a digital copy for, I'll buy the digital format for those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I
Do
usually
you
don't walk to the wall and grab the physical media
so
a
you
lot of
go ahead and
times.
put all your digital codes um
Yeah,
on the Voodoo
Voodoo.
account,
Yep.
and then
Hmm.
you don't have to fool with like actually getting it out. That's a
Yeah.
smart way to do it. That's a
Yeah.
smart way to do it. And it gives you, two options, I guess.
Hmm.
Army of Darkness had legal issues as different studio than the first two. Yeah, but you think they would figure that out before they announced it. I feel like The Rock's performance in Snitch is overlooked. I haven't seen Snitch either. Chucky had issues. They worked it out. It's possible. I hope so.
Hmm.
I just watched the flick on stream and noticed they changed the dialogue, even though the captions were old dialogue, physical media, physical
Oh,
forever.
nice.
Well, I did watch. So I watched 48 Hours with Eddie
Hmm.
Murphy and Nick Nolte a couple nights
Yeah.
ago, and on the Paramount Presents release, I'm pretty sure it was that movie. I had captions on because I watch captions on everything because I watch stuff lower sound at night when people are trying to sleep.
Hmm.
And I'm old and can't hear. And
Yeah.
the captions did not match up at all with the dialogue at all. Like
Hmm.
it's a couple of things would pop up that they were saying, but
Hmm.
then there was like big chunks of like dialogue in between the captions that weren't there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't
See.
know if that was a release, just an issue with Paramount Presents putting it out. I don't know what was going on, but the captions failed me on physical media uh, in
Just
that
another
in that
reason.
in that instance. When will we see your video games, Ken? Cal Daly, if you go way back in my channel, all the way back to 2020, I actually did my entire Xbox collection. I did
Nice.
my Xbox games, 360 and Xbox Ones. It's like a
Hmm.
45, 50-minute long video. So if you want to go back and watch it, go for it, man. Haven't done PlayStation because I honestly don't have as much PlayStation as I did Xbox. I was more of an Xbox person.
Now, did you run through a bunch of Xbox 360 systems or get the red ring of death on yours?
I got the red ring one time. I was pretty
Okay.
lucky because I knew people that
Yeah.
were on their fifth or sixth system, and that was crazy.
Uh, yeah, the
That was nuts.
PS3 and so yeah, at the time saying PS3 and Xbox 360, both systems at those times were just I don't know
Yeah,
what happened, but it was running through systems. It's bad.
Yeah, I wish I still had my old PS3, like because there's the very first one they released.
Oh, I got it. The
What
chunky one.
backwards compatible with the
Yeah.
PS1 and PS2. And when
Yeah.
I moved, I dropped it and it broke.
Oh,
And I
man.
probably could have got it repaired, but I
Could've kept-
didn't.
Yeah.
I just got rid of it, and I wish, yeah, that sucked because I could play my old PS1 and PS2 games on it, and that was very valuable. Because now, if I want to play PS2, I got to go find a PS2 because I don't actually own one. But I have the 3 Xbox systems. I don't have the newest one, but I have all my Xbox stuff. I bought PS3 to play God of War and Uncharted and Ratchet and Clank, like some of their exclusives that you couldn't play. And I pretty much did all my like online gaming because I was huge into Call of Duty back in the day, and Halo on Xbox. So I only played PlayStation just for the exclusives and everything. But yeah, Red Ring, I just got one time, and then I had to rebuy. Actually, I think I sent it in to be repaired, and they actually charge you, if I remember correctly, $100 to get the Red Ring compared, which is very weird. It's like it's your fault.
Exactly.
But I remember paying $100 to get a refurbished one. That lasted me like a year, and then it went out too. So I guess I got it twice, and then I got the Xbox Elite, I think.
It was crazy. Although, it was crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for a great chat, guys. How many subs would it take for Ken to do a review of Hudson Hawk? Well, I got a cool retro VHS slipcover from that Mill Creek put out, but I don't know, views. Are you talking about our subs? Yeah, let's go 20K. About 5 years I'll do it. Sorry I'm late. What's up, guys? Says Turner Fan 77. Did you go to pick up Radio Flyer on Blu-ray yet? Did you grab a Radio Flyer?
I will.
I haven't seen that movie. That's good. That's Elijah Wood, right?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Stone Cold Ken Media. What's up, that whore dude? Let's see. The Rock is awesome and Get Shorty and sequel Be Cool. Was The Rock? The Rock wasn't in Get Shorty, was he?
Not Get Shorty. No,
he's he was in the sequel, but he wasn't acting when Get Shorty came out.
No,
he was wrestling.
He wasn't in that one. Yeah.
My movies for iPad is great app to scan all your movies on the app, and a good way not to double buy something by accident. I know I need to. When I reorganize the collection, I'm going to do that app thing. I think. Yeah. As I'm reorganizing it, that way I can do it.
I had a running Excel spreadsheet that I used to use, but I haven't updated it probably since almost the beginning.
It's just so hard to keep up with. It's enough to just buy it and put it on the shelf. Got to catalog it. Yeah. It starts to feel like a job. Let's see. This was a flick I have seen many times. I know the dialogue was changed. Boo. So they actually changed the dialogue? Is that what you're saying? That's not cool. Be Cool, what made me think of The Rock, will actually be a good actor. Besides yourselves, pick one other YouTuber for physical media you recommend and why, says Tony O.
I feel like I watch everybody. I watch your channel, Basement Blues. I
don't really want to single anybody out.
I watch everybody, because everyone brings like something different to the table.
Yeah.
Even though we all are picking up kind of similar stuff, but I like to support everybody and look at everyone's channel. So
same here. I don't want to single anybody out. Twinkle Twinkle Baby Twinkle Twinkle Haha. I don't know what that's from, Lapke. I don't know. Hold on. Was that from I think that was from Be Cool, wasn't it? I think it was. What a great show tonight. Thank you, Ken and Jagoda, for awesome content they provided this community. It is truly appreciated, says Movie Hunter 2020. Thank you for being here, man. Same time, app the movie. They had too many commercials. I don't like that. My fat PS3 died. Yeah, that's what they used to call them. I had 3 Xbox 360s, Red Ring, including launch model. It was a crazy time to be a gamer back in the day, man. It really was. And I just remember getting so pissed, and I'd be like, "This would never happen with my Super Nintendo."
Those things still work because I still have I keep all my game systems, so I still have my Super Nintendo, my Dreamcast. Those things still work with no issues.
Oh yeah, I got my 64 over there. Loved it. He was in the sequel. Get Shorty sequel was called Be Cool. He was in that. Yes, I know, but he wasn't in Get Shorty. No Rock, only in Be Cool. Get Shorty, more people than Be Cool. Subscribe, says Physical Media Micklick. Thank you so much, man. And with that, we're at the end. We're at the end of the road, Jagoda. I appreciate you being here. Again, I'm going to give you the opportunity to promote yourself and your channel. Let everybody know what awesome content you got coming up on Jagoda Blu 7.
Yeah, so first and foremost, again, thanks for having me. Great time. Just kind of the same stuff what I'm doing right now. I do Blu-ray Tuesday pickups, and then I do my Fave Fives every Friday, and then I did start a new segment or called Time to Talk. So I'm actually working on my second episode, even though it's kind of a third, but it's my second episode where I just do discussion pieces and maybe looking to kind of host some live streams going forward, you know. So try to spice it up a bit. But yeah, guys, if you like physical media, definitely come and check the channel out.
Yep, you have an awesome collection, man. And that Time to Talk, I watched it a couple days ago. It's a great, great segment you got, and I like it because it doesn't feel like it was written. It just feels natural and like you're just talking. And I think that's always my favorite kind of content to watch. To be honest. So appreciate you and your channel, man. And again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Jagoda Blu, his links are down below in the description. Instagram, YouTube, definitely sub up to him and check out his stuff. Definitely has an amazing collection of steelbooks and all kinds of great stuff over there. So go head over to his channel now and subscribe. But again, thank you all for being here tonight. Please like the stream before you all leave. And again, subscribe to his channel, and appreciate everybody. We'll see y'all later.
Guys, have a good one.